to the next level. And find gifts to wow every one of your family and friends. Discover our unmatched quality, brilliant natural diamonds, and spectacular service when you shop in store or online at sissyslogcabin.com. Make this the most wonderful time of the year with a trip to Sissy's Log Cabin, because life's too short for ordinary jewelry.
And ESPN Radio Extra Point with Ian Fitzsimmons.
The whole Kalen DeBoer thing, I don't get. But I do know this, and I know this for a fact. There are head coaches in college football, and I guarantee you there are a couple of coaches in the NFL that are looking at Michigan. Really? Michigan's open? That is a brand that resonates, and it is one of the best logo jobs in all of sports. And I'm not talking about just college football. I'm talking about also the NFL. And so I promise you, the Michigan Wolverines are going, there will be a monster name that will be hired by Michigan because of what just happened in this whole Sharon Moore, whatever this damn thing is.
Hi there. Surprise.
30 for 30 presents Booyah.
Can I get a witness from the congregation?
You can't stop authenticity.
Booyah!
Stewart was exactly like you saw him on camera, off camera. He dialed it up 10%.
Can you imagine the impact of boys and girls looking at that going, I feel seen?
He changed the culture. He changed sports.
Stream Booyah right now on the ESPN app.
Getting more as a MyLowe's Pro Rewards member is easier than ever with the Lowe's app. Download it today and earn 500 points the first time you log in. Plus, your digital wallet helps you scan, save, earn, and access what you need to manage it all in one place. Download the Lowe's app and take advantage of your Pro benefits today. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid 12/1/25 through 1/7/26. Offer valid for first login per organization only. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Additional restrictions apply. Visit Lowe's.com/terms for more details. Subject to change.
The Rotary Club of Little Rock and Park Plaza came together to give back to communities in need. They donated 200 stuffed Build-A-Bears to Red Cross, which will be given out during disaster response efforts for kids in need. The bears will be a symbol of hope for a child at a Red Cross shelter in the wake of a natural disaster. And Garvin Woodland Gardens will find out today whether it is USA Today's 10 best holiday light locations. Garvin Gardens has 4 miles filled with millions of lights and displays set up throughout the Botanical Garden. It's up against 19 other gardens across the country. Voting open to the public in November, and the winner will be announced at 11 o'clock this morning. And on Friday, Lyon College School of Dental will host its Storytime with Santa event. The college will read "'Twas the Night Before Christmas in Arkansas" to 250 students from Wakefield Elementary School. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm Kara Case, Jessica Rockwell.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts
Check. 1, 2.
Jamming.
Check.
Jamming.
1, 2,
I'm
3.
jamming on the
4.
0600. What's the O stand for? Oh my God, it's early.
All right, folks, enjoy the show. Stay tuned. We're going live in 5, 4, 3.
Morning Mayhem starts
now.
With David BAZZEL, Roger Scott, and Justin Moore.
Justin!
From the Oaklawn Racing Casino Resort Studio. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort.
Oh, outlaw.
Good morning from the office of your favorite president to all of the 609ers, Los Angeles.
Los Angeles! And
all right, you 609ers, you know what to do. Move it, move it, move it. Let's go.
Hit that gong on that. Move it! Move it! Move, move, move!
Is that somebody breaking?
Silk suit, he said. What he said.
What's that bulge in his pocket?
It's for the kids, Rainwater. You've got to go to bed. Flying over to the Golden State.
Hey, baby! We're gonna be here all day! We're gonna be here all day, baby! I like this kind of party! I like this kind of party, baby!
Los Angeles.
Here to put boys on the line. Over to the Golden State. Come down easy, taxi to the terminal zone. Los Angeles.
Obama!
I love you, buddy.
I love you too, buddy.
Drop a load.
Hey, whoa, not in here, you won't. It's tight quarters.
Where were we yesterday? What was today? Thursday?
We're at Alcoa Community Federal
It was
Credit
Wednesday.
Union.
That's right. Wow.
Yeah.
Days are running together.
They are indeed.
Slam-a-ram-a-woo! Hey, David, stop by today. Listen, it could always
terrible.
It all be worse. It could be Michigan this morning. Good morning. It's 6:11 on this Thursday.
Didn't take long.
December 11th, though it did not. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, David.
Good morning, Roger.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Josh, back in the studio.
Good morning, lads.
It's a chilly morning. Let's see what the temp is real quick.
I'd say it's 45.
I didn't look at any numbers.
I know you didn't. I'm going to say 45 because I don't
Oh, come on, young man. It's 35.
No way.
It
no
is
way.
35 here in Bryant.
Two things. Read, dig.
It is 30.
There's no way it's 35 out
It is 35. So we're here on the road again for our 6 consecutive
6
show.
days on the road, and we got one left tomorrow.
A tradition we started probably, 15 years ago, helping support toy troopers out here. James Blue's with us. Good morning, James.
Good morning. Morning,
Hey,
guys.
How are you?
Man, I'm great.
Yeah, great to be out here.
It's great.
Another year.
Another year.
About 25, 26 for you all together.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's been a long time, you know.
You can't miss us. We're here in the parking lot of the Bryant Walmart. Exit 123.
What?
Exit 123.
That's exactly right.
We've got the Bryant police car out here with the lights on.
We're hard to miss.
That's right. You can't miss us out here.
If you're wanting to come, we're easy to find.
Yeah, this is not your grandmama's and granddaddy's RV. It is looks like it's 20 feet wide and 25 feet wide and 50 feet long.
Funtown took good care of us.
Yeah,
we down when we were down at HA Trailer Sales, and they had RV type trailers or whatever it is. It's a different type thing, wasn't it? Those were more, just this
standard.
That was a standard deal for your horses, your animals, and all that, and it gave you a bunk.
Yeah.
This obviously has kitchen, TV.
This is as wide. This is as wide as my kitchen in my house. It is like a regular house. So, what we're asking today is throughout the show, throughout the day, stop by here and come by and drop off cash or gift certificates or money. You can also Venmo at Toy Troopers with an S. So it's really easy to give. And the kids that you're taking care of are who and how many, James?
Last year we had 2,300 and some kids.
Those are kids that need toys.
Those are absolute kids that their families have been vetted. We work with C. John, and C. John takes care of providing the Christmas meal for the kids and for the family, and then they send them to us to a undisclosed location.
Gotcha.
When they pick up their meal, they'll give them a ticket, and they'll send them straight to us, and we'll let them go in and shop for the kids and wish them Merry Christmas.
This has always been our relationship with you. Our show and our listeners have always been a big part of this for you guys.
I'm telling you right now, and I'm not trying to pout. If not for you guys, if not for this show, if not for the buzz, this event would be done. Yeah. I'm just telling you. I'm telling you, I've been doing this 25, 26 years. We used to just – I'm 60-something years old today. I walked out of the back room with my head tucked down, tears coming out of my eyes because I'm sitting here looking at these families, and we don't have it. We have nothing. We have no money. We have no toys.
Right.
And your listeners, the bus, they show up.
Yeah, they do.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll be sitting here nervous for the next hour and a half or so.
Yeah.
But they'll show up and they'll help. And then not for these guys, I'm telling you, we'd be done.
Well, that's great for all of our listeners out there. And again, you don't have to live in Bryant to help. You can go to at Toy Troopers and Venmo some cash. And
we got a guy right here, one of our neighbors, David. You may recognize him. Chris Walker, the fence broker. He's up and at him, and we'll see him later this morning. You know, fence broker.
Chris is one of the greatest guys I've ever known.
He supports so many good causes.
He's a great guy.
But like you said, again, this all goes to Saline County families.
Absolutely.
But there are people, and there are people who live in Saline County that work in Little Rock, and they'll stop by.
Yeah.
There's people that in Pulaski County that'll come this way on the way to the Hot Water City or even here, and they'll stop by as well. And we hope some of the businesses, or as many of them as possible, will come
and
and
you
help
guys
out.
will be out there. Be here till
all day.
Yeah, we'll be here till 6 o'clock tonight. Later, if we need to be, we'll be here all day tomorrow.
Well, we have a fun show. I see Joe Klein pulling up, so Joe will be here. We'll hear from Mark May. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a tight fit, but Big Joe will find a place. But got Joe Klein brought to you by Corky's. Got Mark May calling in, brought to you by Edwards Food Giant and Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union. D-Mac the Goat, brought to you by the Hatcher Agency. He's calling in. We'll hear from Dee Dee today and over to Ava Bella. RJ Hawk stopping by, brought to you by Natural State Wholesale. Melinda Mayo, as always, on Thursday, brought to you by Sanders. Got a little play by Arkansas Municipal Equipment.
Okay.
And then, listen, plenty to talk about today. One, obviously, the Michigan situation yesterday. That came out of nowhere. The first one, I think, when we saw it.
Or did it?
Well, the story came out of nowhere. But, yes, the story's been, it's been happening for, obviously, the last year. So what you have, if you missed it, a situation similar maybe to Bobby Petrino's in the sense that Sharon Moore, the head coach of Michigan, apparently was having an affair with his staffer that was his assistant.
Inappropriate relationship.
Yeah, inappropriate in his early 30s, and that was one part of it. And they'll go, that's that's a problem because you can't do that. That's against the rules. But then you come out to find out. I was wondering, why did he get arrested?
Right.
And then apparently he threatened himself, threatened his mistress with a knife, threatened to kill himself
last night.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
It was a crazy day, so they immediately had to fire the Michigan coach. And so, boy, I don't know, at this point, we already had this crazy coaching search. You had Penn State out there looking for a while. I don't know where Michigan's going to go for this at this point. I'm sure there'll be somebody.
Anybody leave?
I don't know. It could be. Yeah, it could be. The guy who was at Alabama. Yeah, who is at it. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Just dropping off cash.
Hi, Joey.
So anyway, it's a when you think of what I got for our Christmas volunteer banquet the other night, or rather a party, Pigskin was there. You know what Pigskin gave me? A Michigan hat. I don't know if that was it was all black. He knew that it's wow.
It might be worth nothing.
And Michigan has had nothing but scandal. You think about that with Harbaugh and the what was it?
Connor Stallions.
The Stallions guy. I mean, seemed like there's been controversy, and I think everybody's ready to move on from that. So you had that happening. Of course, this weekend you got the Razorbacks in Texas Tech. Good morning, Joe Klein. How are you? This is like a tradition for you. You usually make this show on Thursday.
We were actually talking about that.
You've probably been here as many times as we've been here because it's always on Thursday. Remember, though, Joe, at first I never made this show.
Right.
Because, Josh, I was always down at the Home Depot College Football Award Show on ESPN. It used to be in Disney for many, many years. So I always missed this show. And then,
COVID hit.
Yeah.
Didn't that change something?
Yeah, well, no.
You could do
I think it happened before that, Roger. I think
I thought they were Zooming a lot. So
they did. Well, that definitely changed it. But I think I started coming here a couple years before that. I'm not sure what the deal was.
We tried to change it.
Yeah. So anyway, it's great. It's great to be here, Joe. Thank you for coming.
Always, Joe.
Hey, I saw Justin's here.
No,
that's not his bus.
No, we wish. That's not his bus.
That's not his bus. Yeah.
Very kind of you. Very, very nice of you to think that.
I thought Justin drove.
Yeah, well, one of his buses does park in one of the Walmarts.
It's this Walmart.
Is it this one?
Yeah, absolutely.
You see it
every time it's in the parking lot. Because hell, I'm like everybody else. I'm at Walmart every day, every day. And we appreciate Joe coming. I mean, coming this far, Joe. I mean, it was like 10 minutes, right? I mean, at this time of day, it's like a 10-minute drive. You don't. I mean,
is it closer to here or the station?
That's pretty close.
It's all highway.
Close,
yeah. All highway. It's all highway.
Yeah. Joe, of course, Razorbacks play Texas Tech this Saturday at 11 o'clock. Early tip time. It's just like, wait a minute, we're used to football games starting at that time, not basketball. Did you ever play an 11 o'clock game? Did you like them?
Hawaii?
Well, I played a lot early games.
Yeah.
In college, whenever you were on national TV back then.
Yeah, just take.
You always played in the early afternoon because there wasn't a lot of there wasn't 500 games every day, so you usually had an early game and then another game, and then in the like on Christmas and stuff like that, we would sometimes get the early game too. So
Gotcha.
I liked it, man. You got up and you didn't wait around all day.
You bet.
You got up, you went to the gym, and you hooped.
I haven't had a chance to follow much Texas Tech basketball this year. I think they're ranked around 15 or 16. How much of their team did they have back from last year?
They lost 3 guys, but they got a couple. They got a kid, Toppin. He's
same kid last year.
Yeah, same one from last year. I recognize that name.
Physical kid that's a good player. So that could be
It's Roger. It's like everybody hears you doing that now. For people who are wondering, Roger does the rumble.
I know what you're saying. Listen, I'm just trying.
Josh, would you please grab that clip?
I'm just in the moment.
It's like what my grandpa used to do when he was like 8.
It's kind of.
But no, they're very good. They played a really good schedule this year. They've lost a few games, but they've been very competitive and
well coached.
Do we know what the line is yet?
Going to be a tough task
to win. Do we know what the line is? I heard
Justin. I don't have it yet. No.
Yeah, I heard Justin and Zach talking about. We'll be at Oaklawn tomorrow for the opening of race season. I went back and looked. James Ballew's here with us, organizer of Toy Troopers. Tomorrow is the beginning of Oaklawn, and I've looked back the last few years. And this is all following usually the same date, Roger. The difference is they're going to, after about 3 or 4 weeks, they're going to start racing and try to let the cool weather go out. But, I was going back and looking. You know who I've been our last 2 basketball guests? I looked up, not last year, but the previous 2 years.
Yeah, the last 2 basketball guests.
Let's see if Roger, before Josh gets it, see if Roger can think.
Our last 2 basketball
Our last 2 basketball NIL guys.
No, you had.
We had Nick. Did we have Nick Smith?
No.
We had Black.
Now Anthony Black. That's right.
I was going to call him.
The one before that would be more difficult.
Huh?
Who? No, it's not the one you're thinking of. There's another one besides that.
No.
I need the thing to load.
No, we had no team. We love 22.
I needed to keep guessing, so I have time.
Yeah, it's one more.
Is he still playing?
He's playing the pros by now, probably in the European League or something, I would think.
It's terrible that we haven't kept up with him.
This guy was good. This guy turned out to be a good player for the Hogs. And
for the Hogs.
Yeah,
didn't play very much, right? And then eventually gets to play in the back end and starts scoring like 30 points a game.
He scores 30 points a game, Joe. He just starts to lighten up. I mean, matter of fact, I think he set a record, didn't he, Josh?
Yeah.
I mean,
150 points in like 5 games.
In the heat of if you're down there and you're fighting here in the heat of the
battle.
KF battle.
Yes.
Went to Gonzaga.
Gonzaga. That's right.
So we had Anthony Black. That was 2020.
That was 3, wasn't it?
Yeah,
that was the last play.
All right, so hold on. Do we have Pinion?
We're for like 3 weeks.
For a minute and a half.
For 3 weeks.
So do we switch from?
No, we double up. We double up for a few weeks. That was it.
Yeah. Somebody was asking me, who was it? Oh, my buddy, well, he's my friend too, but he's Zach's best friend, Andrew Drake, a realtor on the move in northwest Arkansas. He took a picture with KJ Jackson. I had that and just could not stop going on.
Jackson or Jefferson?
Jackson.
Okay.
KJ, up at the current guy. And said there's just a great guy, just an all-around great guy. And then asked, he'd be, or commenting, boy, he'd be a great one to have on your show. I said, yeah.
For football next year.
Yeah, but we need 2 things. We need a sponsor of that segment, and a sponsor of him.
Won't you sponsor?
Well, I can't because
massive...
you can't do it when you're part of the family because then it's like they think I'll show favoritism and stuff, so they keep me out of it, Joe.
Listen,
huh?
And what else?
That's pretty much
well,
it.
Joe, by the way, that we haven't had
I don't want to pay.
No.
Oh, no.
That's the other thing, Joe. Guess what we haven't had the last 2 years? An NIL basketball guy.
Well, they're a little rich now.
And if I may, my friend Joe Klein, tight with Cal. Joe goes, I'm not making any calls for you guys.
You know what? What about a UALR guy? Why can't we get a UALR?
Well, they're out of
basketball?
players, sadly.
Yeah, they have like 5 players left.
Players.
Yeah,
that's okay. Listen, we're still.
Have you ever seen Daryl Walker? Man, I hate it for Daryl. They have wow.
They can't catch a break.
I mean, they have like 7 players. I think
scholarship left. Yeah, I think
that are actually healthy enough to play.
It's December, and they're down to 7 guys already.
Yeah, I know it's early. Well, anyway, if you want to be a part of the show, if you just joined, we're here at the parking lot of the Bryant Walmart, exit 123. 2 ways you can help out with Toy Troopers. You can drop off toys today, all day. You can be here. Or you can drop off a check or cash.
Absolutely.
You can also go to Toy-Troopers and do $5, $5, $100, $200, $5,000, whatever. So
this is better than NIL money, to be honest with you. Help the family out.
Today is National Stretching Day. What? Joe, do you still do any stretching? I need to.
No, I want to.
I need.
Get out of bed. Consider that stretching.
Yes. Listen. My dreams last night. I mean, listen. I somehow I had to murder 2 people last night. That was what was my dream.
What?
Was. I had to murder a couple.
Was it murder or did you kill them?
I had to do the first one. I acted like
you had to murder.
Hold on. I know. It's crazy.
I just like Ted Kaczynski now.
Yeah, there's somehow I'm forced to I have to kill this couple.
Do you know the couple?
I do. I don't.
Do I know them?
And it has some kind of
Wait a minute. That's like an interrogation.
One of them their co-host.
No, they knew. I didn't know. I didn't know either one of them. But you know what? I went through with the first one, and then I felt bad, and I thought maybe. Really? I did. I said, maybe I didn't kill her. So I go back and she lived. So she didn't know that I just tried to kill her. I said, "Hey, let's get you to the hospital."
Oh my God!
I know my dreams are crazy.
What were you watching?
I don't know. You know what?
I was watching.
I was watching Puff Diddy documentary last night.
Puff Diddy.
That's it.
Puff Diddy. The last thing we talked about is Tupac.
Isn't it Puff Daddy?
Puff Daddy, maybe. So there's a connection there. Obviously, you were having a freak party going on at your place last night, so that was happening.
Anyway, so. I know, crazy. And that was just one episode of the 5. Yeah, so
I'd quit on that one. I wouldn't get that very good.
I don't go any further.
But you murdered. You didn't kill.
Well, I didn't describe it.
I know. I woke up.
I had to actively kill these people.
I woke up feeling horrible. Like, what are my dreams? What am I doing?
What is the other one?
What? No,
did you pinch yourself? Go, man. I'm glad I didn't do that. Or
I wake up exhausted. The stress I wake up from my dreams exhausted.
Because you're fighting off the attacker, OJ.
I was just so thankful to go back and she was still alive. I did a horrible job.
And you became the hero. It's a great movie. It's a Hallmark.
If you want to be a part of the show, 661-1037. We want you to support Toy Troopers all day today. Let's make a difference in the kids' lives who do really need it. So we'll take a break. If you want to be a part of the show, 661-1037 is the number. Roger, you don't have any mainline trivia tonight.
No, I do not. It's a private party.
Yeah.
And they opted out of my services, which worked out great.
So don't be looking for Roger tonight. You do have the Falcons at the Buccaneers. You know, the Bucs still obviously having a good season. They're still in the mix. But no Roger tonight. But we'll be there tomorrow morning. I saw where Oaklawn is bringing back some new things in terms of wagering there on the track.
I saw a picture of the new bugler.
Yeah.
A lady bugler.
Yeah, Natalie.
Natalie the Bugler.
Natalie the Bugler.
Absolutely. Last night I was down, I did a gig down at the DeGray State Park. It was for end of the year recognition and all that. So yeah. Shea Lewis down there, obviously. He was down there. Great seeing him. John Stewart is the one that recommended me, and nobody fought back on that. So a lot of our listeners were down there with the Arkansas State Parks. It was a treat to be down there and hang out with them last night, and I thank them a lot.
That's the Chipmunks, Joe. You recognize those?
Hey, somebody says in the D3 Auto Sales text line, I mean, look at Baz the Murderer on YouTube. Black hoodie and police lights in the background behind him.
That's what I'm telling you.
I walked in there and I was like, what?
It's Baz Kaczynski.
I'm not sure if I'd have told that story, Baz.
Well, you know what? Full disclosure right there. Full disclosure. Can you describe what you wore? Was it at night? Was it You know, was P. Diddy waiting in the car?
No, I had some weird weapon that I.
Were you like Edward Scissorhands or something?
No, it was something. It was something I had in my hand that had like different points sticking out.
Well, you were Edward Scissorhands with human skin overlay.
Yeah, I don't know. All I'm glad it's worked out. I woke up and I was like, "Thank you."
No, dude's still dead.
Because I knew. No, I didn't kill him. I didn't kill him. I tipped it on the woman. Thought I killed her. Thankfully, I think.
Oh, so none of them.
No, yeah, thankfully none of them.
Where was he? Was he knocked out?
I got ready, and I stopped.
Did you bludgeon him?
I stopped and went back and tried to make sure the lady was okay.
So you attacked her first.
Yeah, I thought I killed her.
And you let him sleep.
He had moral clarity.
They were separate. They were two different places.
Yeah. Oh, two different places. I thought you said a couple.
It was a couple, but they were two separate.
No, see, this is where your story. Listen, CSI. Corkies. That's what this is right now. We're going to get the truth out of you, mister.
All right, remember, it's at Toy Troopers on Venmo. Don't go away.
One more thing.
All right, you chipmunks. Ready to sing your song?
I'll say we are. Yeah, let's sing it now.
Okay, Simon?
Okay.
Get in the conversation with live fan feedback at 1037.
This is Sports Center.
A tumultuous day for Michigan football as Sharon Moore, their head coach, was fired for an inappropriate relationship with a staff member. Also, he is now in custody in the Washtenaw County Jail as of Wednesday night as a suspect in alleged assault just hours after he was fired. He was initially detained by police in Saline, Michigan on Wednesday, then turned over to authorities in the Pittsfield Township for investigation into potential charges. Moore has a 16-8 overall record. He took over with mid-24. He went 8-5 and 7-3 in his 2 seasons. The Oklahoma City Thunder blow out the Phoenix Suns last night 138-89, and in doing so have matched the best 25-game start in the history of the National Basketball Association. They are 24-1, which matches only one team, the 2015-2016 Golden State Warriors. I'm Josh Neighbors for the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
Mostly sunny today with a high of 57 this afternoon and a southerly wind up to 15 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear, a little bit of a breeze overnight, and not too terribly cold. We'll have a low of 41. Friday, we'll get up to 62 degrees, but a cold front coming through will start making it colder for the weekend. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Are you hungry? Something new, $25, all you can eat, sushi rolls, soup, salad, Benihana rice. Come at Benihana's Monday through Thursday.
103.7 The Buzz brings you the 2025 Arkansas High School Football Championships live from War Memorial Stadium. Listen Saturday at noon when Mansfield and Fordyce play for the 3A title. Then at 6:30 for Dardanelle and Elkins playing for the 4A championship. The 2025 Arkansas High School Championship games are brought to you by Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, Roller Funeral Homes, Midtown Plumbing, and Home Hardware Center.
Live racing is back at Oaklawn this weekend. The holiday racing season kicks off Friday, December 12th through January 4th. Don't miss opening weekend, December 12th through the 14th. And live racing every weekend in December. Plan your trip now at Oaklawn.com. And while you're watching the ponies, get in on the action with the Oaklawn Sports app. Follow my picks on college football playoffs, NFL playoffs, and NBA in-season tournament. There's never been a better time to bet. Download the Oaklawn Sports app today and score up to $1,000 in bonus bets for new customers. Plus, enjoy a 10% profit boost on qualifying parlays. Bet football, basketball, hockey, soccer, and more. If you can name it, you can probably bet on it. Funding is so easy with ACH transfers, cards, PayPal, Apple Pay, Venmo, or on-site at Oaklawn Sportsbook. And I haven't even mentioned the top-notch entertainment at the Event Center, the world-class Astro Spa, and the amazing restaurants at Oaklawn. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort where there's always non-stop excitement. Visit Oaklawn.com for all the details. We'll see you at Oaklawn.
This holiday season is short. Make every moment magical with a trip to Sissy's Log Cabin. Here, you'll take all your festive looks to the next level and find gifts to wow every one of your family and friends. Discover our unmatched quality, brilliant natural diamonds, and spectacular service when you shop in store or online at sissyslogcabin.com. Make this the most wonderful time of the year with a trip to Sissy's Log Cabin, because life's too short for ordinary jewelry.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
The guys aren't perfect, so if you hear them say something wrong, let them know at 501-661-1037.
At Bell & Swore, you can get boots, shoes, ties, neckties, and shoes, and accessories and shoes. Hometown Roofing, you can get roofs and gutters and roofs and downspouts and roofs and whirlybirds and roofs.
They call him Big Joe from Slater Moe. He is a 7-foot man, muscle and meat. One of the leading scorers in Razorback history, Big Joe led the Hogs to an amazing 75% winning percentage, including a historic win against #1 Michael Jordan and North Carolina. He captured Olympic gold, then added an NBA World title with MJ and the Chicago Bulls. Big Joe actually played with as many NBA teams as Tom Brady won Super Bowls. But who's counting? He loves Westerns and worships Barry Manilow. Now representing Corky's Ribs and Barbecue, Joe Klein.
There he is. All right, there he is, official. What's going on at Corky's, Joe?
Oh, man, we're busy. I mean, had a lot of parties. Got parties in there tonight. Both stores, drive-thrus hopping, catering. Just got a lot of deliveries and things going on. But
good.
Got kind of 'tis the season. You make your hay.
Make the hay. Sure do.
Yep. So, but I mean, we're very busy, but we still got a lot of days that are available for parties, or if you want to feed your office or something, we can deliver it for you, or come by and sit down. Great atmosphere, good price, and good food, man.
Glad to have Joe on Thursday. He's been a part of this Toy Troopers campaign for many years now, because it always falls on Thursday. We're out here in the parking lot of the Bryant Walmart, exit 123. We'll be here till 10, but James Ballou and all the other folks will be here throughout the day. So make sure to stop by, drop off some cash, drop off a gift, go inside Walmart and get some stuff. And bring it back out here, or go to @ToyTroopers Venmo. That's the easiest way to do it. You can be anywhere in the state.
David, I've got some MVP haircuts. They expire at the end of the month. They're from Sport Club. These are like $50 value.
Yes.
All you got to do is two things: come in here, make a donation. I don't care what size it is. Come in here, make a donation, and I'll give you one of these. And then the second thing you've got to do is just make sure you tip the waiter. What's that? And you'll give them a T-shirt. It's starting to come together, Pepper. Everybody needs a new haircut before you see me and Paw for Christmas. So I'll take care of you and your boys or whoever you got.
On our D3 Auto Sales text line, Peter Ducey from Fox is on the square in Fayetteville this morning. We had him on the show. What was it, Roger? Was it spring? Thank you, sir. What was it? Brought it some.
Does he need a haircut? Make sure they know.
Yeah, very nice.
Where were we? Thank you, sir.
Yeah, we were in Nashville for Peter Ducey. That's
that
right.
Where we were?
Yeah, thanks to Wayne. Wayne gave some cash. Well, thank you, Wayne Mulliken. Appreciate that.
Thank you, Wayne.
Several $100 in cash. Appreciate that.
Security fire systems.
Someone says here, can't wait until a news article is written today about rumors surrounding BAZZEL murdering a couple. That's what he said. Somebody said, did you use the boot to try to murder them? Someone says, based on your descriptive dream in the Netflix series The Arrow, you have experienced what is known as bloodlust. I don't know what that means. Did Baz just say he watched Puff Diddy?
It means you have a lust for blood. This is exactly what it sounds like.
I don't. Let's see. You have to do what you have to do. Two people can keep a secret as long as one is dead, no longer alive, or a witness. Baz taking out non-payers at Oaklawn. No. So were you trying to follow the footsteps of Aaron Patterson, the famous Australian mushroom murderer? I don't know what that is. What does that mean? I don't know. And Puff Diddy, is that not what they call him, Puff Diddy?
Puff Daddy.
Yes, it is.
Well, I know it's Puff Daddy, but
Puff
don't
Daddy.
they call him Diddy too?
P. Diddy.
I mean, yeah, P. Diddy. That's what I was thinking. Everybody making fun of me.
You said Puff Diddy. You combine the two.
Oh, I thought you can't. he never has done.
Well,
he
it's close
done
enough,
both.
right?
Close enough. Thank you, Josh.
Yeah.
Also, to John Mark said y'all had J.D. Notte while he slept every morning. You know, he started out that way, but he turned out to be, over time he turned out to be.
I was hoping we called him sleepy.
Yeah. Someone says here, DeBoer to Michigan, Kiffin to Alabama. I don't think that will happen.
No.
I think Kiffin is at LSU. Now, the DeBoer to Michigan, if he's tired of Alabama fans, he might do it. But, he's in the middle of the playoffs. He's got a good deal going there. Someone says, let's see here.
The big question now is how long does Michigan know? Right, because that the one thing about it is that this has been talked about for a while. You've seen a lot of industry folks. Like I saw Chris Lowe, Josh Pate said something about it. He said, this has been expectation for a while. And were they waiting to see until after signing day? Were they waiting to see how the season went? Because this is very convenient that it happened after the Ohio State game and after signing day. This information came out.
This is an article that I'm reading here that gives a timeline, and they say, according to this, at mid-November 2025, University of Michigan Athletic Department receives an anonymous tip alleging Moore is engaged in an inappropriate relationship with a staff member.
November?
So mid-November, according to this. And then early December, investigators found credible evidence. And then, of course, it all goes to hell in a handbasket yesterday. Again, it's one thing. Obviously, he had the affair, but then yesterday took another level when he gets out and he apparently threatens the mistress and threatens himself and maybe threatened his wife. I'm not sure what, but wow.
I'm curious on timeline on this. I'm very skeptical that this all came together. It's like the season's over, and then an investigation happens, and then signing day happens, and then they get the information they need to make the call to fire him, all in a very compact period of time, especially when a lot of folks out there are saying that this had been talked about for a while. So the fact that it all kind of happened for them, because signing day was last week.
I will say this though, if you're going to come at somebody with that kind of info, you better have it right. So better to do due diligence.
Take because signing days last week. He's doing a press conference last week about their signees. Is he doing that while under investigation? To the investigation,
but Joshua,
but what I was saying is, I understand. Yeah. But at the same time, if you're wrong, and look at Pat Fitzgerald, if you're wrong, it coming after that, you may say, well, we need to do it before signing day. No, you need to get it right.
Right.
Again, I mean, there could have been that. Maybe they were waiting, but I'm saying at the same time, you don't want to rush to that. If you don't have enough evidence, you can't.
No.
I
understand.
You have to pursue everything about that. We're talking about and again, two things. Number one, is he going to claim I was dreaming it like David BAZZEL? And does he, did the physical harm that he had done to someone? He had obviously committed some abuse. Is that what you're saying?
I think that happened yesterday.
He is a suspect in this.
When he snapped, that's when that happened.
That's right. That was yesterday.
Yeah.
Josh, they very well could have been waiting until it all got through. Yeah.
The big question I have on this too is that there's that spreadsheet that's been sent around where it shows the salaries, and because these salaries are they're for their public employees, so it shows the other two, the administrative assistants, making $58,000 a year. She gets a pay bump to over $90,000. When was that information made public?
That's the way it works.
Right, exactly. But when was that information made public? Because that was something that we should have been,
Well, but Josh, I'm telling you, just like with Petrino, nobody's paying attention to that. Nobody notices that.
Not us anyway.
Not us. But usually people do come through administrative salaries to see if there's some irregularities, especially with state funds.
Yeah, you'd like to think that, I'm sure that happens, and that should have been a red flag, just like the Petrino situation. Right. You could say that, but you're not thinking that. You're not. That's not coming across your mind. Matter of fact, I think his wife just had. Sharon Moore's wife, I think, just had their third baby.
I think third or fourth.
Whatever a red flag is. I mean, again, my whole life is movies, Joe. I think we've talked about it before. It's like in the movie Trading Places. When Dan Aykroyd's character is going through the paychecks and all that, and he sees one for a Mr. Beeks for $50,000, where he goes, I wonder what that's all about. And that's it. So there's the checks go through somebody, money goes through somebody. To Baz's point, somebody saw, well, wow, she just got a boost. What's going on here?
Had to approve it.
Yeah, somebody had to approve something.
Right, that's true, Joe. Somebody did.
Well, somebody approved it to get to that point,
right.
Or somebody didn't approve it, and it got to go. Joe, do you know about this employee getting this much more money? What's going on there? Whatever the case may be, and again, let's be real. If they wanted to get rid, gave it to him right in their mouth. But now they did it with cause, so they don't owe him 15.
Just think about him. He's 9-3 this year. He goes 8-4 last year. Doesn't get the playoffs, but he's 9-3. He's 9-3 with one of the biggest brands in the history of the game of football. I mean, he's got what everybody dreams. If you're a coach, what do you dream? It's all down the tubes right now. His life is down the. I mean, family. I mean, hopefully he can.
And he did the fight for that job.
He
got handed. I mean, he did a good job as an assistant, but Harbaugh gave him that job. he got that job because Jim Harbaugh won the championship and basically gave him the blessing to get the job. He didn't have to.
Yeah, whether he
fight
was
for it.
qualified or not.
Right.
And the other part of it is, listen, our guy Bobby Petrino was forgiven.
Yeah.
He even got a job back. So time does
I think
change a
over
lot
time.
of
That's right.
things.
That's right.
Absolutely. He didn't kill anybody as you did in your dream, or any of the physical harm that he caused somebody. But again, this is one of those things. And again, who are we? But chances are if talent trumps trouble, he'll get another gig.
It will take a while.
Well, it took Bobby a couple of
years,
and he came back to the same university, so a precedent has been set.
So if you're just turning in the show, we're talking about the scandal at Michigan that came out yesterday at 4 o'clock. So you probably just going to need to Google to sort of see the timeline, because when we first saw it, who is El Presidente? What's his name? Dave Portnoy.
Yeah,
he comes out of the shower. He doesn't know. He's a huge Michigan man. He gave like $1 million or something.
He's cussing a lot.
And he's thinking he just got fired because we're at Michigan men. We don't take 9 and 3.
Right.
Well, he had no idea what the thing was about, and so it just who needs soap operas when you got the NCAA? With football, basketball, or whatever. Hey, today is also National App Day. So, Joe, what is the app that you use the most, that you value the most? Hallow. What is that?
Wait, let me tell you something.
What is Hallow?
You need Hallow.
What is Hallow?
You need
is
Hallow.
that like a Catholic?
No.
Is that a Catholic app?
You need Hallow.
What is Hallow?
It's
something you need.
Yes.
Well, what is it?
Keep you from.
Is it a Catholic app?
It's not a Catholic app. It's a Christian app.
Keep you from. It leans Catholic.
Okay. Is it a verse every day?
Yeah, it's everything.
You get to do
It's Mark Wahlberg.
It's whatever you
Mark
want to
Wahlberg.
do.
It's his deal, and they use the Jesus actor from.
So that's your number
one.
one.
The Chosen. There's that one, and also
what's
our guy from Galaxy, the Galaxy
Guardians of the Galaxy?
Marvel guy. Yeah, what's his name? The actor.
Pratt.
Dave Bautista.
Yeah, Chris Pratt. He's big in it now.
Give me. Is that the one you? Is anything close? Do you use the map app? Do you do that already? Or no?
Waze.
Wait, you're big on Waze. You have to be the other day.
You have to be.
I know a lot of people that are big on Waze.
You're big on it.
No, I'm not.
You used to be. You used to pull up stuff and go, look at that red line, Roger. We better go here.
Well, I can do that off the rate, but Waze
What's
is
the
even
same
better.
thing? Oh, is that the one with the cops?
Yeah, Waze.
Samantha uses that for
right.
me.
A lot of people use Waze.
Slow down.
Do y'all use the? Do y'all view the? Do y'all use the map apps? Do y'all consider those as like the same way you look at like Twitter? Like I know they're different. They're obviously different platforms. But like I don't view my map apps the same way I view like my social media apps.
No, they're different. Well, one's functional in the use of. I tell you another,
Would you count Siri?
What about?
As
no,
an app?
no.
I use the snot out of her.
What about bank? Do you have a banking? I use my banking app.
That's my number one. That's my number one.
I think banking apps are really cool.
And that's just to make sure my sweet wife has everything she needs.
What about weather app? Did you have a weather app? Like I always use to look at temperature.
Well, look at the first app. My first page has the apps that you use most. And that's weather. That's the Oaklawn Sports app. That's X Bank. Absolutely. I had my daughter. I needed to get some more space on here, and you've got terabytes on your phone, and I'm thinking about getting me a new phone. And I said, because I don't have enough, I have no room anymore because I just use that. So she said, Dad, let's open up your cloud, because I didn't have cloud. So I bought it. And I said, well, you got to do it for me. This was on the way to the Razorback game the other day. And you look outstanding, Joe, calling that game. But she goes, there better not be any hidden apps on here. I said, there are no hidden apps on my phone. Just go through it and do what you got to do.
Well, you look.
I don't even know how to use those.
You were giving away Sports Clips. I love the Sports Clips app because you can you set your appointment.
Yep.
So that's a good one.
I use it all the time.
Your text says batter up on deck. In the Sports Clips app.
Well, our social media, I've got Facebook and X on the front page because we do that with our shows and things like that, and I've got IG on another page.
Well, you mentioned, one of the things we have too, Joe, Oaklawn Sports and Oaklawn Anywhere.
Yep.
So we have that with racing season starting tomorrow.
I got YouTube and YouTube TV on here as well.
Yeah,
it's the front page. That's the front page, and I do a lot of YouTube TV so I can hear a show.
I do think it's amazing how Joe. I don't know, probably Dana does that, but the travel apps are really. If you have American Airlines, Delta, the Shaps use those all the time. I'm not.
Josh just texted me.
Corky's app.
Is there Corky's app? Josh, you say you use Truth Social?
Yep, that's my number one actually. Yep, they got Bank of America and Truth Social in my top two.
I'll say this, Joe.
And the Hallow and Truth Social.
You know what? You know what fast food app is really effective? Is Chick-fil-A. Because they give you bonuses every time you scan through. And
Well,
you can order in advance.
I mean, like if we're driving, just driving by, and she wants to get something.
Yes.
She'll use that.
They have it ready for you when you pull up.
No, but I mean, if we're pull in.
Yeah, boom.
She gets it on the app because she
wants to get her.
I know every time Samantha pulls out of that garage, she uses her Starbucks app. It's straight. Boom.
Oh, yeah, sure.
She's every single
And
time.
then somebody said, people use the Buzz app. Thank you very much. Sometimes the Buzz app can be a little wonky at times, if you will. Thankfully, those who are trying to evaluate my murder dream last night, it didn't happen. She survived. And now I've mended my ways.
She survived. Don't even know who she is.
When I dream again, we're going to find out. There are people right now wondering who is it. Here's one that I love using, and that's the Sam's app.
You do?
Oh, because it's you just scan and go.
Oh, very nice.
That's so good. That's so good.
We are here in the parking lot of Walmart there in Bryant. It's exit 123. And so you can stop by. You can drop off money. You can drop off toys. Or you can go to Venmo and do $5, $10, $100, $500, whatever. All helping the kids here in Saline County that need help. So to make sure they have a positive Christmas this year.
We'll give you a haircut. We'll give you a haircut and some chapstick.
We got Big Joe Klein hanging out here, brought to you by Corky's and more. We got the GOAT. We got Mark May. We got RJ stopping by. Got law enforcement out here from Bryant out here with the lights on.
I'm glad you have kind of frightened me right now.
And it's getting warmer here in the RV. So thanks to it's Fun RV, right? Funtown RV. Funtown.
They get Funtown. P. Diddy.
No, hey, not Funky Town.
No.
Funtown RV. All right, don't go away. 650.
Red, green, and white lights sparkling in store windows and houses. Strings of illuminated icicles dripping from roof lines. Lighted Christmas trees in every window. Those twinkling Christmas lights really get you in the mood, don't they? But those flashing blue lights in your rearview mirror, not so much. Be smart this holiday season. It's dangerous to drive after drinking. Remember, even if you've only had a little bit to drink and think you're okay to drive, you could still be over the legal limit and could put yourself and others at serious risk. Driving with any alcohol in your system can be dangerous, so it's never okay to drive after drinking. If you plan on drinking during the holidays, do not plan on driving. Instead, designate a sober driver or plan to use public transportation or a ride service to get you home safely. And always buckle up. Your seatbelt is your best defense against a drunk driver. Keep your holidays merry and bright. Remember, drive sober or get pulled over. This is a message from the Arkansas State Police Highway Safety Office.
Hey, Dad, I gotta come clean about something.
Okay.
I only paid for a brand new Hyundai Tucson.
Oh, you might be on the naughty list.
Feels so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on all Hyundai Tucson, Tucson Hybrid, Santa Fe, or Santa Fe Hybrid models. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Offer ends January 2nd. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
'Tis the season. Shop your holiday needs at Fort Thompson. Great selection of hunting and outdoor apparel. Pistols, rifles, shotguns, boots, waders, and gun safes. Fort Thompson's in Sherwood or FortThompson.com.
Mike Rowe here with a name everyone should know, Groundworks. The foundation and crawl space repair experts are coming soon to Little Rock. So if you've got a musty crawl space or cracks in your walls, these are the guys to call. And right now, Groundworks is hiring for all positions. If you're looking for a career, Groundworks is the place to do it. You can go from installer to foreman in under a year and become an owner of the company you work for. Apply now at groundworks.com/careers.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
This is the pigskin preacher bringing you the word. And she brought forth her firstborn son and wrapped him in swaddling clothes and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn. And there were in the same country shepherds abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them, and the glory of the Lord shone about them, and they were sore afraid. And the angel said to them, Fear not, for behold, I bring you good tidings of great joy, which shall be to all people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, which is Christ the Lord. Double B's wishes each of you a Merry Christmas. May your holidays be filled with family, friends, food, and the knowledge that God so loved the world that he gave us his only begotten Son. From all your friends at Doublebee's, Merry Christmas.
Lost in the real estate jungle? Boundary or easement dispute? Title problem? Hire Lion Legal. When in war, you need to roar. For exceptional communication and exceptional results, hire Lion Legal to come roaring to the rescue.
Arkansas's larger-than-light experience is back with a holiday twist. It's time to let it glow, let it glow, let it glow with Glow Wilds at the Little Rock Zoo. Join us from November to January when dazzling lights and holiday magic come alive after dark. Discover a joyous new season with brand new installations that makes Animal Kingdom adventures with Winter Wonderlands. Glow Wilds at the Little Rock Zoo is merrier and brighter than ever. Presented by Be Well Arkansas Department of Health. Get your tickets now at littlerockzoo.com.
Listen each Friday during Drive Time Sports for the basketball insider in Arkansas. It's Bart Reed, made possible by Martin Orthopedics, with locations in Little Rock, North Little Rock, Cabot, and Hot Springs Village. Staffed with fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons and sports medicine specialists. For more information on the web, go to martinortho.care.
Your morning drive will never be the same with Morning Mayhem on the radio, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
We will win again. All right, outstanding. Yeah, outstanding. That's what I said, Joe Klein. What's your question?
It's the most wonderful time.
That's right. All right, just had the band director at Bryant Junior High drop off some cash. Appreciate that. Listen, Joe, you love to see the three numbers. The three numbers, 100. That's always lovely.
Oh, my God.
But we'll take 20, we'll take hundreds. Of course, Joe probably has 500s.
Who?
He has a $500 bill.
Joe?
Absolutely.
Joe is brought to you by Corky's. Thank you, Corky. Thank you, Corky's, for sponsoring Joe.
Yes, we appreciate it.
Let me know if we get Bill Ingram on the phone there, Josh. Apparently, the guy who did the Real Deal in the Rock, used to be Real Deal on the Hill.
Yeah.
He's got another tournament this weekend, and I saw it. Just let me know if he's there. 66110. He is there?
No, I said okay.
There's somebody on hold, but that's
It's Harley. It's Harley.
Okay, gotcha.
So Justin and I now use the Aura. What is that called? What has he said? Just I use the Aura Ring app every day. What is that? Is that what Joe's talking about? Aura, is that what you said, Joe? The Aura?
Halo is what.
Halo. What is the
Aura
Aura
Ring?
app?
That's like your security.
Oh, it's a security deal. Do you have it?
Well, he said health, and you're saying security. So when it says ring, so I guess that might be your doorbell.
Yeah,
right?
which of course we all use Ring. That's a good one. And then if you do have the app that can take care of anything in your house, if you have that automated, that's pretty cool too. Turn off your lights.
See, I don't even count those up.
It's
I got my temperature, I got my garage door, I got the alarm, everything is on the app.
It's an app.
Each one's a different one.
What's that, Joe? Nest.
Yes, sure.
That's right. 661-1037 is the number if you want to be a part of the show. We'll be at Oaklawn tomorrow. Racing season has begun. Now, it's not. I thought it was going to get chilly tomorrow, Roger. It's actually going to be chilly. What, Joe? I think you said Sunday, Monday. Yeah. So
what about Saturday?
I think we're going to be okay, Roger. We will be out there. Right. Hey, Josh, I also want to know how is this Matt Zenitz guy? How come Matt Zenitz gets?
He's big, man. He's been crushing it recently.
Okay, we haven't officially hired one assistant at U of A, not one. But this joker has announced every assistant that we've hired, that we're going to hire. So how is Matt Zenitz getting all this information
I don't think just every coach that Arkansas is going to hire.
He does everybody. That's right. He does everybody.
Yeah, he's got everybody.
But somebody there in Arkansas.
Where is he?
He's at CBS Sports, but where's he? I don't know where he's based out of, Josh. I'm not really sure, but he's CBS Sports. But listen,
is he with Nakos, Josh?
No, he actually used to be at On 3 with Pete Nakos.
I realized it. Yeah, I said not one of these have been announced, but he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's announced 9 hirings.
Of ours?
Of ours.
I'm confused here. What's confused?
But the point is, how can he be putting out this information and nobody else?
Well, wait a minute, if I may.
Even Trey Schapp.
Point of order, my friend.
Even Trey Schapp.
Even our buddy Trey Schapp puts it up.
He's got some good sources, obviously.
Well, it's somebody in the athletic department, and nobody cares. And you got Trey Biddy up there busting his, to cover it, but yet Matt Zenitz, who doesn't give a rat's about Arkansas, that he's got an inside source going, hey, let's put this out there. And how do we know if it's true?
I love you're so Arkansas that you want an Arkansas reporter to break the story.
Josh, how do we know if it's true?
I mean,
right?
well, the guys. I mean, if you look at a lot of his reporting, he's been very credible for his career.
But when you go by what we talk about with Trey and being
but Trey's not credible because Trey doesn't have a reputation in this field. That's not. He's not paid. Trey works in sales at our office. He's not a reporter. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Well, it's facts.
Trey's going to have a dream now.
53 here, and back in my day, I was fortunate to be around some great teams, along with some great teammates. And even now, all these years later, I'm also grateful to be a part of a great team here at 103.7 The Buzz. But you know another great team that I've come to appreciate over the years? It's the team over at Edwards Food Giant, and there are 11 stores located all over the metropolitan area, including their Edwards Cash Saver stores. And let me tell you this, if you haven't been to the newest Edwards Food Giant in North Little Rock in the Lakewood Village Shopping Center, you really need to stop by there. This store is truly the most beautiful grocery store that I've ever been inside of. The layout with their used selection and inventory, including their deli and salad bars, is the best. Of course, their meat department at Edwards will truly blow you away too. That newest Edwards store has everything from heat and eat, meal solutions, weekly specials, to a giant wine department, to their dry-aged beef that's been temperature and humidity controlled for 28 days in their cooler, resulting in a steak that's tender, flavorful, and unlike any steak you've ever had. So see for yourself why the team at Edwards Food Giant is now Central Arkansas's favorite place to shop.
You and your family, Little Rock.
How'd you get sick?
I loved a woman who wasn't clean.
Mrs. Santa?
No, it was her sister.
Happy holidays from 103.7 The Buzz, KABZ FM, Little Rock.
The Rotary Club of Little Rock and Park Plaza came together to give back to communities in need. It stuffed Build-A-Bears to Red Cross, which will be given out during disaster response efforts for kids in need. The bears will be a symbol of hope for a child at a Red Cross shelter in the wake of a natural disaster. And Garvin Woodland Gardens will find out today whether it is USA Today's 10 best holiday light locations. Garvin Gardens has 4 miles filled with millions of lights and displays set up throughout the botanical garden. It's up against 19 other gardens across the country. Voting open to the public in November, and the winner will be announced at 11 o'clock this morning. And on Friday, Lyon College School of Dental will host its Storytime with Santa event. The college will read "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" in Arkansas to 250 students from Wakefield Elementary School. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm KRK's Jessica Rockwell.
Tune in every Monday night at 7 for the Coach Calipari Show. Coach will break down each game and talk strategy. And it's all brought to you by Chris Crane Dodge Jeep Ram and the Big Lot in Benton.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
After a few clouds this morning, it's going to be a mostly sunny Thursday with a high of 57, maybe a little breezy with a south-southwest wind of 10 to 15 miles per hour. The night mostly clear and cool down to 41. Tomorrow, mostly sunny with a high of 62, but it will start turning colder this weekend. With the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please, turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
103.7 The Buzz is proud to bring you college football talk with Mark May every Thursday morning on Morning Mayhem, brought to you by Edwards Food Giant, the Meat People, and Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union. Listen as Mark breaks down the week's biggest games and makes his predictions. Mark May on The Buzz, presented by Edwards Food Giant and Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union.
Roger Scott for Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union. The holidays are here, and Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union is helping you stay on Santa's nice list with our end-of-the-year, New Year auto loan special. For a limited time, get an ultra-low 2.06% interest rate, no payments for 90 days, and up to 84 months of financing. Whether you're shopping for a new ride or looking to lighten your monthly payments, this offer works on new and used 2024, 2025, and 2026 models. And yes, you can refinance your current auto loan and save. It's quick, it's secure, and it's easy to apply. AlcoaCommunityFCU.org. It's AlcoaCommunityFCU.org. But hurry, this special ends soon, and once it's gone, it's gone. We're proud to serve 15 counties across Central Arkansas with real people, real service, and real savings. And from all of us at Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
It's not just about selling you a car.
You deserve more than just a vehicle. You deserve an experience. This is Mark Miller for Parker Cadillac in Little Rock, and I'm offering you a first-class luxury buying experience no matter what your budget is. From $10,000 to $100,000, we've got something for everybody. All cars are not the same. One look at our inventory and you'll agree. Shop online at parkerpreowned.com and let us give you the first-class buying experience you deserve.
Just like in football, a great offense and defense are so important in properly maintaining your lawn. And the best defense against weeds starts with a call to the team at Sanders Ground Essentials, because there's no better time than now to start that weed control program. And then this winter, I know you'll be so looking forward to that beautiful dormant lawn that Sanders always provides. Remember, next spring's lawns start with the Sanders Fall Pre-Emergent Treatments. So go on the offense today with Sanders Ground Essentials on the web.
Hi folks, it's Chris Zender here at Frank Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sherwood. When you're in the market for a new Dodge Chrysler Jeep or Ram, we hope you give us a chance to earn your business. Here's some things to consider. Fletcher Dodge has been family-owned dealer here in Sherwood for over 25 years. We know how to take care of our customers to keep them coming back. Every Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram dealer pays the same price for their vehicles. It's the dealer that makes the difference. We'll give you the best deal up front. No haggling, no arguing. We make it easy to buy a new vehicle, and we'll pay you more for your trade-in. Compare our deal to anybody's, and you'll buy from us. Come see us today for the deal of a lifetime on new Dodge Chrysler Jeep or Ram. At Frank Fletcher Dodge, you always get the best price, the lowest finance rate, and more for your trade. And we promise you a hassle-free buying experience. We want to be your dealer for life. Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood before you buy anywhere else. Just tell us what you're looking for, and we'll make you a deal. Come see us in person at Fletcher Dodge on Warden Road in Sherwood, or shop online at FletcherDeals.com.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. With state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Oaklawn want real action, and the wait is over. Live racing is back. Every weekend brings big moments, big crowds, and your chance to feel the thrill of a big win. The holiday racing season begins Friday, December 12th, and runs through January 4th. Then, the excitement returns with the classic racing season, January 30th through May 2nd. It's racing, it's winning, it's everything you've been waiting for. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios.
7-0 game.
Here are David BAZZEL.
Joy Chestnut is back.
Roger Scott.
Well, both of them have passed, one by his own hand.
And Justin Moore.
How big old boy are you?
All right.
Here, let me hear the song. I feel better.
We'll get to Mark May here in just a second. For those who just joined, a tradition that we've had on Morning Mayhem and Show with No Name for probably 15 years, coming out here and helping the kids in Saline County and Toy Troopers here in the parking lot.
Bitter cold sometimes.
Yeah, Walmart Bryant, exit 123. So come by. Joe Klein's here with us, brought to you by Corky's. And James Ballou is the organizer of it for 25 years. And we have probably been here 15 years, Roger, I would think. And
I think so.
He said about 2,300 kids who won't have much of a Christmas if we don't help out. And our listeners, you out there made a big difference in making that happen. So
you do.
Stop by, give cash. Stop by with some toys or Venmo Toy Troopers at Toy Troopers. Will be here all day. At least they will be. I also want to thank Blacktown RV. Listen, I can't wait to hear what Mark May has to say about the Michigan situation. That is the big story. If you haven't heard, Sharon Moore fired at Michigan yesterday afternoon. Oh, by the way, too. The news that we're playing at the top of the hour, it sounds like it was yesterday's news. It's actually not. It's the same news story that the reporter from Channel 4 did, but she's changed it up at the end. So there you go for those that are paying attention.
In the beginning, actually.
At the very beginning. People are paying attention, Joe, to what we say. Get it right. Get it right, exactly. Let's check in with Mark May if we can.
It's time once again for College Football Talk with Mark May, sponsored by Ed's Food Giant, the Meat People, the only stop you'll ever have to make for your family's grocery needs, and by Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union. With their end-of-year auto loan special, rates as low as 2.026%, no payments for 90 days, and 84 months financing. Apply at alcoacommunityfcu.org.
Good morning, Mark May.
Good morning, Matt. Good morning, guys.
A couple things before we get to Michigan, the Michigan story. You know, Mark, we found out at the Broyles War last year at Oaklawn that Mark's a horseman.
Yeah.
And that he caught the little bug, and enjoyed watching
Stayed a couple days.
horses last year. And so you believe horse racing starts tomorrow at Oaklawn, Mark?
Outstanding. I wish I was there for opening day. Hey, tell my buddy trainer Ron McQuack, get a couple of winners down.
I know Ron was nice enough to give you a tour and all that. I'm sure everybody's looking forward to seeing you back in February for the Broyles Award. All right, let's talk about Michigan. Sort of shocked everybody yesterday. Wow, that went from 0 to 100 pretty fast. What are your thoughts on the whole story of Sharon Moore? Of course, you remember, Mark. You know, Mark May. I think you picked Sharon Moore to win the Broyles Award 2 years ago. You thought he was going to win. He didn't. He missed by just a vote or two. It goes on to win 8 games. The following year, 9 this year. What are your thoughts on that whole situation?
I'm kind of shocked at the Michigan situation, the problems that they've had the last couple of years that they've had under Harbaugh. They've had the cheating and the scandals and stuff like that. And I really feel bad for Ward Manuel, their athletic director. He's been a friend of mine for a couple of decades. He's had to go through this situation and this process of cleaning up the situation of the all-field issues, the issues with the football program. Now they're finally on the right track. They're going to a nice bowl game. They've got a young quarterback that was a freshman starter this year. They thought they had everything in place, and then this bomb it's just shocking that it happened. And it's unfortunate for the football program because we're talking sports here. But when you look at the total situation, they just got done with recruiting day. They just had it like a top 10 or top 12 class in recruiting. All those players that are supposed to come in because Sharon Moore is the head coach there, are they still going to come? Are they going to go someplace else? And the players that are on the roster right now, are they going to stay? Are they going to leave? Interim coach Biff Poggi, great guy. I played with him at the University of Pittsburgh. We were teammates. Smart guy, made billions of dollars in the stock market investing, and he just got back into football like about a decade ago. He's going to be their interim coach. He's already been their interim coach this year a few times. But you look at the situation in Michigan, and it was just like, wait, what? Sure, they did what? And it was like, then all of a sudden you hear this morning that he was detained yesterday and he was put in jail. It was like, this thing just got off the rails in a hurry. And we're still trying to pick up the pieces to figure out what's going on there. But, there's a whole ball of wax that's involved with this that people aren't realizing that's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And, there are some names they're throwing out there. Kalen DeBoer's always throwing out there. Jed Fisher from Washington. They were up for the Penn State job and turned that job down. I would probably think at this stage in the process, they're going to turn down the Michigan job. A guy that I would look for if you're looking for a head coach of Michigan, how about this one? How about Murphy? Big name in the Midwest up there. Head coach of the Green Bay Packers. Quality guy. You're going to get a guy that's been coaching the Dallas Cowboys, the Green Bay Packers, name recognition, won a Super Bowl. If you want to shock the system and say, you know what, we're going to go in a different direction. We're going from the National Football League ranks, and we're going to bring in Mike McCarthy as our head coach because he's a guy right now that can keep this program where it is. And that's what they need. They need somebody to stabilize this program, to plug all the holes, and to keep the water out and keep this thing afloat for the next couple of months until they get to spring football, until they start moving on with the process and having this bad taste left in their mouth again for the Michigan fans and supporters.
Yeah, you got two things you're looking at. You got a story of football, which you just talked about, that whole issue, and then you've got the personal story. You got a family that's destroyed for the time being. Yep. The young lady that was the mistress, her family, that just a mess of a situation. I was trying to think, has there been another one? Obviously, we mentioned Petrino. Has there been another story like this where a personal decision explodes to this in sports? I was just trying to think. I think of, you think of the Petrino story, and that was a high-profile,
like a relationship
where obviously out of their marriage or something that was, and of course, he added to it yesterday by the police situation, right. But where they had to fire. Listen, they gave him no choice. She was a staffer, and gave her a raise, and did all the things that we saw that happen, here in Arkansas. But I can't think of it.
Not that there was a scandal, but did Blake Anderson marry somebody from there? Yeah, somebody from ASU.
Yeah, but no, that wasn't.
I know it was a scandal. No, I'm just saying. Because the only other thing I think is Joe Pa.
No, he married somebody at another place after his wife.
Oh, I knew all that. Yeah. I'm just saying, was it somebody on staff or somebody from the school? Did he meet? From there. And again, no scandal. I'm just asking because you're asking about a specific thing. Was it a marital infidelity scandal?
Don't know, but it's
not that his was. Not saying that at all.
Thing. It's such a public thing, and you work hard, Mark, to get to a point in your life where you're happy, you're successful, you're doing what you love, and then it all goes away for the time being. So obviously a very, very sad day from the personal damage that is going to be everywhere, and then to see what Michigan does. You know, Joe, they had all that money coming in. You had the billionaire that stepped up, was going to, has been given money, and then you have this situation. What did you think, Mark, about the college football playoff seedings and teams? What did you think about the whole Notre Dame controversy and Miami getting in?
I think people are missing the boat on this. Everybody's squawking and talking about Notre Dame and Miami. Notre Dame doesn't have to worry about going to a conference championship because they've got a haze in the hole already. So in November, where all schools are trying to get to the championship game, Notre Dame's like, we can play Purdue and those. This year it didn't happen. The real story in this is BYU. Kalani Sitake, their head coach, has done a terrific job there. They won 11 games this year. The only team that they lost to is Texas Tech, and they lost to them twice. Yeah, it was ugly. Texas Tech's better, but that's one of the reasons why Texas Tech is one of the top 5 teams in the country. If you're BYU and you're sitting here saying 3 losses, we have 2 losses to a team that's ranked in the top 5. How come nobody's talking about us missing the playoffs?
Mark, what do you think? Were you surprised that the Indiana win over Ohio State? Was that a surprise to you? And where do you go forward? Who are your favorites coming out of this thing?
I look at Indiana. I'll tell you what, Cignetti's done one heck of a job with this football team, because after last year we all thought it was a fluke, and Indiana, they just bought their way in and they got a couple of players. Well, all of a sudden they do it again this year with a different quarterback in Mendoza. And you can look at this team, and it's not just the offense. This is a deep team, both sides of the ball, offense and deep. All those 5-star players that Ohio State had, all those projected next year NFL players that Ohio State has, this team goes in there, and in the trenches, they kicked Ohio State's butt. That's what really surprised me. I thought Ohio State would roll this team in the second half just with their athleticism and their football players, but it just didn't happen, and Kurt Cignetti's done a phenomenal job getting this team ready and having them play at such a high scale. They went into this year in Oregon, and they won at Austin, which is a tough place to win at. That's when I looked at this team and I said in the back of my mind, this team is much better than people think, and they're going to be ready for Ohio State. I picked them to beat Ohio State. I've had them ranked ahead of Ohio State in the National Football Foundation poll for the last 8 weeks or so, because I thought that they were a better overall team, and they've been battle-tested, and Ohio State hasn't. So I look at this team as being battle-tested. They're going to be a tough out. The way that it sets up, I like the way that it's done now, where it's the top 4 teams are seeded. So I like the way that Indiana's sitting right now, as long as they can stay healthy. They just lost a defensive player because he got injured celebrating after the win at Ohio State. So, they got to keep their players healthy. But I really like Indiana in this run. I think that the way that they played, they're not afraid to be on a big stage.
By the way, since you're affiliated with the Bryant Haynes, a finalist back from Indiana, I think he's got a great chance of winning it. The DC at Ohio State, Matt Patricia, is a finalist. The DC at Miami, a finalist. I'm leaving out of DC, Mike Bobo, offensive coordinator at Georgia, and I'm leaving out, the defensive coordinator for Texas Tech. Are the finalists for the Bruins Award that will be announced in February. I do want to thank Edwards Food Giant and Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union for sponsoring Mark May. Mark, what did you think about the story of the Colts at quarterback and bringing back a 44-year-old QB who hadn't played a down in 5 years? What do you think of the possibilities of that being successful with Phillip Rivers?
It's giving me an expedition to play the backyard, doing chops to the backyards and board drills. I'm getting ready to make a comeback. If they're going to pay me $10 million to come back and play offensive guard, I can get a play and just come. I'm ready to go. But I think it's great. That's great for Phillip, because Phil, you've seen his career. He's done this all along, and coming back out of retirement, I think it's one of because his body's not used to being hit and knocked around. It's been close to 5 years that he hasn't played.
Right.
He hasn't been knocked around, and that's one of the things by playing football. You get your balance knocked around in practice and stuff like that. That's why you have training camps, so you know that you can take those hits. It's got to be interesting to see after that first hit how he reacts after that. But I think it's great for the NFL. This is a story that everybody's talking about instead of who's going to win this week? Teams are going here. Teams are out of the playoffs. It's like everybody's talking about a 44-year-old quarterback that hasn't played in almost half a decade.
It is something, Joe, that you can be 44 and decide you want to come back and the NFL team will let you, that they're willing to roll the dice on it.
Yeah, I hope he's successful, but man, I can't even fathom it.
Yeah, we had speaking of Joe Klein and the Chiefs, we had who's a big Chiefs fan. We had Terry Bradshaw on yesterday, and he was saying don't give up on the Chiefs yet. For this year, maybe so, but he said for the future, he said they think they don't write the Chiefs off yet because they've got a good coach, they've got a good quarterback, and they can come back. What do you feel the same about that, Mark?
Retool it.
Yeah, I think they're going to be coming back. I think that they're going to retool the roster. I think they're, about $40 million over the cap next year. So there's going to be a lot of changes on both sides of the ball. But here's the key. Andy Reid has to know this, being a former offensive lineman. You build your team from the inside out. Get that offensive line fixed and be fine. Because Patrick Mahomes is good enough that he can have second-rate receivers. As long as you give him 3 or 4 seconds in the pocket, he's going to find somebody that's open. When he has to get rid of the ball, when he's not set and his feet aren't set, can't go working in third reads and he's not getting protection, you're not going to win many football games. And then you've got guys like Travis Kelce. He knows he's got to catch the football in his hands. He's got to be more reliable. If he comes back next year, I'd be surprised. But if he doesn't, I look for the Chiefs to retool this football team next year. It's not a rebuild. It's just a retool, and they'll be back in the hunt next year. But, hey, they're not out of it yet. There's still a little breathing room yet. You never know. When they've got that kind of talent, you've got a Patrick Mahomes, you may go on a run for the remainder of the season, and you may eke out a wild card spot.
Well, the Cowboys dropped to 6-1, Mark. They lost to Detroit last week. We thought there might be some hope for Jerry and the boys, but not looking good at this point.
Listen, I think the Eagles play
the Cowboys
you twice.
They're mediocre. That's exactly what we thought the Cowboys were, mediocre, and they still are. So, Roger, you can go that. If you want to play the entire season and be 500, be 8-1, I think that's wonderful because you're just average.
I was telling some other friends, it makes me, with the Eagles losing again, it makes those Cowboy wins, not seem as big as they were. Now, the Eagles are still got 8 wins, 4 games left, and I think they play you twice. Don't they play you twice in the last 4 games? Yep. That's wild.
Yep,
they're playing you twice.
Got the Raiders and the Commanders twice. So that's 3 wins right there.
But the Cowboys are right behind you with 2 wins behind you, so chances are they're not going to make it. But so goes the life of a Cowboy and Razorback fan, Marcus.
Mark, the last thing before we let you go, it was on this day in 1985 that the Chicago Bears released their video Super Bowl Shuffle. I was just wondering, as a guy who, obviously one of the greats to play in college and pros, what were your thoughts of that of the video of the players there back in '85?
I thought it was great. Particularly being an offensive lineman, we were the Hogs who were getting the attention back then with the Washington Redskins, and to see those guys go out and do that, I thought it was awesome because I was an All-American with Jim McMahon. We were All-Americans together in college, so I've known him since then. And how about this, guys? Earlier last year, to kick off the season, I had an event with Jim McMahon at a casino here in Arizona. And I've got a guy that owns a record shop. I went in there, and they had the album cover and the record of the Super Bowl Shuffle, so I bought it, knowing I was going to see Jim about a month after that, and handed it to him. He's like, I can't believe this. I don't have one of these. He goes, I had one of these years ago, but they got lost, but I haven't gotten one. So it was awesome. It was just, great to see him again because he's got a place out here in Arizona. But to give him that album, it was like his eyes lit up and everything like that. It was like, this is so cool, which was, It was great to do. It was just, I got lucky and just tripped over it when I was out shopping one day. But it was great. Guys should have fun. Back then it was kind of the no fun league. At least guys are having fun now, and that kind of kicked off the thing where guys are starting to have fun.
Yeah, we've had 21 years of the Touchdown Club, and Jim McMahon is the only speaker who went outside before he spoke.
That you know of.
That I know of. Yeah, well. To smoke some weed out there right in front of the courthouse over there.
The puff pass.
It's awesome.
LT went for the hard stuff, the Johnny Walker, and then Scotch, but McMahon was the weed. That was what his choice of pre-game pre-talk
pre-speak.
Only at the Touchdown Club. All right, Mark. Well, hey, thanks as always, buddy. You're the best. Appreciate you, man.
Thanks, Mark.
You bet, guys. Have a great weekend.
You too. We'll see him in a couple of weeks. It'll be here in a minute. February when he gets here for that.
Sure will.
I'm going to the storage unit that we have so I can get that cleared out and get rid of a bunch of stuff. We haven't seen some of this stuff in 20 years, so why do we need it? Some of the stuff which reminds me, I need a VCR. Has anybody got a VCR I can use? I found some tapes of some personal VHS, but you know what else I found? You might not want to watch any of them, Josh. I'll just leave it at that. But remember when you used to get your Sports Illustrated and you'd get that end of the year videotape of like the Super Bowl champion, whoever it was. So I found a couple of the Cowboy ones in that. Whenever you got through your Sports Illustrated, you could get that year-end tape if you subscribed to Sports Illustrated.
That was big.
It was huge.
That was big. You got some cash over there for us?
I think all the sales guys ought to come by and give you some
From Everett?
Nice.
All right, wow,
Nice.
$200 cash.
This is personal.
That's
Dave Roberts.
Yeah, that's
Dave Roberts.
Dave always comes by and does this. Very nice, buddy. I appreciate
Thank you,
I
Dave.
appreciate that. Thank you, buddy.
Joe.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you. And excuse me, Josh. Mark and Debbie Weiss stopped by and Mark
Thanks, Dave.
check.
Appreciate that.
Thank you,
Also,
Dave.
Shane Broadway is here wearing his morning
Hey,
man shirt.
Shane.
Appreciate that. I like it.
Shane.
Yeah, Josh, go ahead.
I was asked Joe if he thinks Kelsey is done after this year. Is he going to retire?
I do. Yeah. I just,
He seemed very depressed yesterday in his podcast.
Cooked.
I just think
Needs a change. The marriage. What's he got married now? I think
I
changed.
think it's just it's harder to do.
Brady did it.
You're not as
Well,
good.
playing tight end's a little bit different.
Gronk went a long ways, didn't
No,
he?
he stopped at,
Not
36?
Yeah.
How old is Kelsey?
35, 36, right?
Yeah, I think he's probably got a couple more years.
Well, and he can't catch, and he's not playing well anymore.
I think he's just having a bad year.
They just, they don't have the weapons, and they don't have
The offensive line.
Yeah, and I mean, when you get older, I mean, they need to
Yeah,
be double teaming and pay attention to other people around him, and they don't really have those guys that can take so that they can put a guy on him right now and just take him out of the whole thing, and then. Patrick doesn't have the time to throw it.
So it's a combination of a lot of things. But Terry Bradshaw makes a great point.
Gronk stopped in 2021. He's currently 36 years old.
He retired early. But I'm just saying, don't write him off yet. Terry came in. He said he said, listen, they wrote us off after our first 2 Super Bowls. Sure. We went 2 years without winning one. Right. Came back and won 2 more back to back. He said, as long as you got a great coach, you got a great quarterback.
I'm not writing off the Chiefs, Baz. I just think that I think their entire reset might involve a new. Because I think Andy Reid's about to be 70, right, Joe?
He's 67. I'm gonna say.
Yeah. So I mean, I think with Mahomes, you always have a chance of being competitive. Plus, I think their defense is really good. I think Kelsey's at the end there. I think Kelsey's at the end, and Andy Reid might be done.
The whole narrative is that their offensive line, they did try to retool it,
right?
And everybody's been hurt. And so I mean, that's kind of the left tackle from Ohio State. Simmons was a really good pick, but he's been hurt. And then
Rashee Rice, the receiver, hasn't played as much as they need him to. He's been good.
It's a combination of things.
It's just all you lose Rashee Rice for 6 games, and then the first game of the year, Worthy gets hurt, and then you're good enough to compete and get right there to the end of the game, but you're not good enough.
And remember, they won all those 1-score games last year. It's kind of been the flip of that this year.
They need a dynamic running back or something. They need some. I mean, they
Which
don't.
They can do.
They don't ever like you used to years ago. Now they got to go 15 plays, 80 yards.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, they got to dink and dunk it all the way down the
field.
Dink
and dunk, he says.
So
he said it.
So they're a good team. They're a competitive team. They could win their last 4 games, but they could lose their last 4 games too. So it's.
But they're not making.
You've been spoiled. And
you dang straight. You've been spoiled.
You've got the narrative to where you're kind of poo-pooing it all.
Yeah, poo-pooing is what he said.
But it's still you go back 20 years, and you ever thought you'd be having these talking about retooling the Chiefs to make
Hell, you go back 10 years. You go back 10 years, you would never think about that.
So I mean, it's like
If
that's what, like I've told you all along, David. That's what gives me hope, because I never
come around
in my life as a Chiefs fan thought I would have the last 5-6 years.
I know. Hey, I know.
I was like,
it happens. It can happen. Something special can happen.
I sit there and go,
yeah,
it's going to happen for the
believe it can happen. All right, 661-1037 is the number if you want to be a part of the show. We're here in the parking lot of the Bryant Walmart.
Pastor, there's a couple of people that made some comments on here. Freeze had a scandal.
Yeah.
Freeze had a
That's
scandal.
a good one. That's a good. That's a hot.
Didn't not Petrino, Paterno.
Wow, that was major. Penn State.
No, yeah, well, that was
that was a major.
I'll go about sex. Kentucky. Who's the other Italian?
What? Whoa.
I'm cutting that one out. I'm talking about sex. You thinking of Rick Pitino?
No. Yeah, Rick Pitino.
Yeah.
It was a little bit. I said the other Italian. Exactly.
That was. Yeah, so a couple others. Those are good.
Thanks to our listeners on some of those. And somebody even brought up Harston. He didn't have an issue, did he?
Well, they tried. So they tried to gin up a story about him and a recruiting coordinator doing it, and it turns out it's not true.
Oh,
it wasn't a scam.
Domestic violence.
Well, it wasn't another woman.
It was a woman involved.
It was a woman, not another woman involved.
Wow, but that was a family
domestic
scandal.
Violence,
And guess what? He's very good. So and she.
Well, he was out of Texas, but
he's a very good coach, and she came back and said, it really never happened.
Don't forget, you don't have to stop by here in Bryant if you're not in the area. You can go to Venmo and go at Toy Troopers and Venmo $5, $10, $20. $100. This all goes to 2,300 kids that are needy of Christmas gifts, and that's what Toy Troopers does. And thanks to James Ballou and all his work here, we got Funtown RV. That's where we're set up. Joe, how about these? Man, they're massive. McFadden coming a little bit later. We got to play a little Factor Crap.
Sure.
And we'll figure out what we're giving away for Factor Crap when we come back to. Don't go away. 7:30.
And get you the Halloween.
Listen for Champs and Chumps on Fridays during The Zone. Brought to you by Ouachita Bar and Grill on Central Avenue in Hot Springs and BKC Home Builders, building premier homes in Hot Springs.
This is Sports Center.
Tuesday, Wednesday were the first days in over a month without college or pro football happening, so football makes its welcome return tonight at 7:15 on Amazon Prime Video as the Falcons take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 4 games left to go. The Bucs and the Carolina Panthers are tied at 7-6 overall in the NFC South. Carolina and Tampa will meet 2 more times in week number 16, which is next week, and week number 18, which is the final week of the season. It looks like an elite slugger is on the move. Sources tell ESPN's Jeff Passan that the Orioles are finalizing a 5-year, $155 million deal with Pete Alonso, the former Mets first baseman. Alonso hit .272 last year with 38 home runs and 126 runs driven in. This past August, a 5-time All-Star became the Mets' all-time leader in home runs. Despite that, the Mets did not even make him an offer. I'm
from
Josh
the Fletcher
Neighbors
Weather
for the Buzz
Center
Radio
with
Network.
KARK's Pat Walker.
Mostly sunny today with a high of 57 this afternoon and a southerly wind up to 15 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear, a little bit of a bright night and not too terribly cold. We'll have a low of 41. Friday, we'll get up to 62 degrees, but a cold front coming through will start making it colder for the weekend. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Are you hungry? $25, all you can eat, sushi rolls, soup, salad, Benihana rice. Come at Benihana's Monday through Thursday.
David BAZZEL here for Jones & Son Diamond and Bridal Fine Jewelry. At Jones & Son, when you shop for an engagement ring, you get the benefit of shopping with the largest selection of rings in Central Arkansas. Jones & Son also carry the biggest brands in the business. At Jones & Son, shop their new collection of Jones & Son branded engagement rings. The Jones & Son rings are high quality at a fraction of the price, also are fully customizable, and they can modify any design to suit your needs. They're a direct diamond importer and import all of their diamonds, so you save money. Jones & Son is located at 1121 Rodney Parham Road, and they've been there for over 39 years. The same address and phone number for over 3 decades. Finding the perfect piece of jewelry to match the occasion can be overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be at Jones & Son Diamond and Bridal Fine Jewelry. Find the right diamonds for that special occasion. Jones & Son invites you to come by or shop with them online at jonesandson.com. Jones & Son is located at 1121 Rodney Parham Road, and they've been there for over 39 years.
Superstars Joe Klein and Pat Bradley for Arkansas's #1 sports app, Bet Saracen.
Joe, you know the main difference between Bet Saracen and those other guys?
Definitely. Easier to navigate. Always good parlays. Plus lots of fun choices. Like ping pong. Right there on the app.
But the real difference are those special promos.
Brand new players get a 100% profit boost just for downloading the Bet Saracen app.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
It's Happy Honda Days at Russell Honda. Drive into the new year with rates as low as 2.99% on select models and an incredible selection of new Hondas. As Arkansas's oldest Honda dealer, they will not be beat. Bring in any competitor's offer and save big today. Don't wait. These deals won't last. Stop by on Landers Road in Sherwood or check the inventory online at russellhonda.com. Russell Honda. Honda.
Let's keep the good vibes going. Morning Mayhem is back on the air. Live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
You a Guns N' Roses fan, Joe?
I like this, yeah.
Shane Broadway here. Great to have Shane stuff about this.
Thanks,
is his
Shane.
territory.
Thanks for wearing that shirt, buddy.
Raising money for kids here in Saline County. Go to at Toy Troopers to Venmo us some money, or stop by and see us. $10, $100, $500, whatever, $1,000.
Shane's been here every year. Shane's everywhere, always helping out other folks, and doesn't ask for nothing in return.
661-1037 is the number. Joe Klein brought to you by Corky's is here. Do we have the GOAT lined up there, Josh, or what?
We do.
He's considered the greatest Razorback in history.
Darren McFadden is going to take it all the way.
A two-time Heisman Trophy runner-up.
Got that wood right here.
Arkansas's all-time leading rusher.
Number 5, you better listen. He's a football player.
It's D-Mac Time is brought to you by Greg Hatcher and the Hatcher Agency, the home of outrageous service.
Good morning, D-Mac.
Morning, Baz. How's it going, yo?
We're doing good. We're raising money for our kids who are not lined up to have a great Christmas this year in Saline County, and it's called Toy Troopers, and asking folks to stop by and drop off toys or cash, and so that's always a good deal. I think if memory serves me right, when we've asked Darren his favorite toy, Roger, do you remember what it was growing up?
It was a top.
It was a top? Yeah. Okay. I say it was. I think you said it was.
Did you play jacks?
I think you said it was a football, I want to say. What was your favorite? What were your favorite toys growing up, D-Mac?
Well, for us, Baz, we had some old school toys, man. I guess I can't just put my finger on one thing, but I would go with football for sure.
Sure. Rock'em Sock'em Robots? Or did you have videos? Were videos big when you were coming up?
I think you had videos.
Yeah, a video game. What was the video game? Your first one, you remember?
We had video games, but I wasn't, even as a kid, I wasn't really a big gamer. I was more of an outside kid and stuff, but I would play video games. We had the old Madden and things that came out, the Techno Bowls, Tetris, Mario. We had those sort of games and stuff, so it was always a good time playing them and stuff, but like I said, I was more of an outside kid.
Yeah. Last week when we had you on, the coach had been hired, Ryan Silverfield, and I said, listen, if Silverfield was smart, he would involve Darren McFadden in as many ways as possible. And you remember at his press conference when he finally got to it Thursday, he mentioned a couple names. He mentioned Frank Broyles, which was wise, and he mentioned Darren McFadden. I was wondering, have you heard from the new coach yet, Darren?
That's the thing. I really was trying to let everybody get settled in, Baz. I know they got a lot of things going on, a lot of moving parts, so I hadn't really even tried to get in contact with him or anything, and I hadn't heard anything out from him. But like I said, I know it's a lot of moving parts and stuff going on with him right now, so they got to get settled in before they can, I guess, start worrying about trying to get in touch with people.
Well, let me ask you this. Have you, and I don't think we've ever asked you this, so over the years, whether it be Houston Nutt, Brett Bielema, Sam Pittman, Chad Morris, doesn't matter, have you ever had coaches call and say, man, I got a great recruit? Would you send a message to him or whatever? Would you get on the phone? Have you ever been asked to do that?
The closest thing I would say that I came to it probably was when my guy Dean Weber, Mr. Great late Dean Weber, when he reached out to me, I think right around the time Pittman was hired, and basically had me and Felix come up and talk to some recruits and everything. I think it was during a spring game. They had some visitors up or something, but we came up and talked to some recruits and things. But other than that, that's been pretty much what it is right there, Baz. And I always, for me, I'm an open door. I'm willing to help the Razorbacks in whatever way I can, and that's my message to any head coach that comes here. And it will continue to be my message.
Well, I'm not the head coach.
I'm not the AD.
No, you're not.
I'm not sports information guy.
No, you're
but
not.
let me tell you what I am doing is that if I'm up there when I get a star recruit that I think we need to get over the finish line with, I'm calling Darren. Darren, would you call this player and say, tell them what you think about Arkansas? It's really amazing to hear that has not happened. Maybe they felt like they didn't want to bother you. But listen, other schools do that. Other schools have been doing that.
Do they do it with other
I would say
sports? Do they do it with basketball?
Man, I
do it with
you guys to do that.
I know. Well, Joe, have they ever asked you to do anything?
Yeah. Not for a while, but I remember
back in the day
when I was doing the radio for them, they'd have guys come in and I would go there and introduce myself and say hi to them and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, the more they listen, it doesn't hurt. It may not close the deal, but if you got two-time Heisman runner-up, it's exactly. So let me suggest. So let me suggest to whoever the powers that be.
Get ready to send this. Tweet it out, Josh.
They get mad at me up there because I make suggestions. Nobody listens to me up there.
First of all, you can't make them any
No, can't do it, can it? What Baz is doing is the equivalent of our wives going, we need to talk.
Yeah, you're already there.
Listen,
here it is. He's talking to U of A right now, and this is what and another thing.
Darren,
that's it.
I do love Baz volunteering Darren's time for. He's like, here's the deal, Darren. You're going to call these recruits, and I'm going to set it up for you.
Well, Darren said he would. Darren said he'd hop on the phone. That's what a great player does.
One more thing.
Yeah, that's what. Well, also, Darren, what did you think? I do want to thank the Hatcher Agency, Greg Hatcher, for sponsoring Darren each day each week during the season. What did you think about the Notre Dame decision, Darren, to once they did not get in the playoffs to say they're going to tap out, no bowl game, we're going to move on?
The decision, I think it was a horrible decision to make to tap out of the bowl game and everything. But also looking at it hindsight, I feel like they deserve to be in the playoff team like James Madison or Tulane. However you want to call it, that's just the way that I feel. I don't know how to, I know the way the format is set up or however it got picked out, but just the way I feel, that's how I feel about it. But I don't approve I don't agree with them pulling out of the bowl game at all. I think that was a kind of BS move, but there's no here nor there really.
Yeah, that's all right. Listen, that's why we got you on here. I think we got Justin Moore on too. Good morning, Justin. How are you?
Hey guys, I'm good. How are y'all?
D-Mac, what did you think about the announcement by both the Colts and Phillip Rivers at age 44 to try and come back after he's not played in 4 years and play quarterback again? Help him out.
Man, I really think it's kind of just something to talk about for him right now. I don't think he's really serious about it, but I could be completely wrong about it.
How old are you now, Darren? How old are you now?
I'm 38.
So do you think that somebody calls you, if the Cowboys called you and said, we need you, we're just out of running backs, would you come in? How many years has it been since you played down?
I hadn't played since I was 8 years now. This will be my 8th season out.
Okay, do you think if you got maybe a week or two to get in shape, you think you could go out there and contribute?
Not even close to it, Dad. I tell people, and I'm just being honest, at the point to where I am in my life, I couldn't imagine being in that type of shape, what it took to play at a high level like that. And that is also me not being consistent, working out and everything. I try to do a little stuff here and there, but I couldn't imagine being in that type of shape, what it takes to be at that level.
Yeah.
Well, how long have you been out now?
You dang sure look.
Yeah,
like
you know.
18 now. Just 18.
It's 18 years since you played?
8
years.
No,
8 years.
Since 18.
He just did it again. I asked him. Yeah.
What?
I asked him how many years he's been out.
Okay, well, I didn't hear it. So let me ask you this. So let me ask you this. Has the game changed a lot in just those years? Let's say you were in shape. Has the game changed a lot that you would have to, do something different, or it wouldn't fit your?
No, I feel like if I was in shape, it wouldn't be a problem for me.
Okay.
But I just know from not doing anything. I hadn't decided to run full speed in 6, 7, 8 years now. And
I got you.
I couldn't imagine just trying to get in shape to run a 40-yard dash or something.
And you get hit.
Well,
running backs get hit.
Yeah, well, let's ask this since we've got the former All-American here. Joe, do you think you could get out there right now in the college game and play?
Right now?
Yeah, right now.
No.
Come on, Joe.
What if you were playing me?
What are you doing here? You think you could, David?
Baz, do you think you could get out there and play?
Yeah, come on.
I could not. But I'm not in good shape. Joe's in pretty good shape.
You're in good enough shape to murder people, and you're doing.
Listen, Darren, Justin's right. Darren, you look like you're in good shape. Maybe the college game. I think you could. Listen, if we were 4th and 1 on the 1, I think I could take Darren McFadden today, and I think Darren McFadden could get that yard for us. What do you think, Darren?
No, that right there, that's different now. I'm good for 2 or 3 yards. I can do that while I have my sleep now.
I got you. No problem there.
Quinn Grovey always tells me, he's a good buddy of mine. He always tells me, which I know you guys all know. He's like, I'll give you 1 series, and we're going to get in the end zone.
That's right.
After
That's
that,
it.
You got to go to somebody else. I can give you 1.
That's right.
I got a couple plays depending on how big those plays are.
That's right. Well, all right, D-Mac. I appreciate you as always. Be looking your vein. Calling you here soon to get you back involved with the program, man. Here it comes.
All right, well, that's
buddy.
I appreciate you guys. Have a good one.
Buddy.
See you, dog. See you.
Thanks to Greg Hatcher of Hatcher Agency and Hatcher Capital Investments, among other things, and Scoops Homemade ice cream.
We appreciate that.
Josh, do we have that little section of tape we can go back to?
Yeah, but here's the problem, Justin. I feel bad because I did that to y'all the other day at your store. I asked the SoCo name 30 seconds after y'all did.
It's okay. That's all right.
I think we just discussed this whole thing, how we all do that.
We did. Raj just straight up did it again.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna do it right now.
Listening on a talk show is overrated.
I could make an entire rejoin of all of us doing that exact thing.
Yes.
Where it's just
things
said, us being like, now let me ask that. It's more important coming from me.
Exactly.
Baz just said. So when's the last time you probably explained it for 3-4 minutes? And then the next question is, how long have you been out of the game?
We're all in our own thoughts. We're thinking about what we're going to ask, and sometimes we're not paying attention to that.
Are your feelings hurt right
now? No, we all have done it.
Are you okay right now?
Yeah,
I'm all right. Actually, I'm listening to a Westmore podcast. Is what I'm doing.
Catch last night's More Sports, Roger.
That's what I'm listening to. I'm listening to Westmore Sports.
From the short grass.
I've got a little bit of that going on right too. Actually, and I'm listening to good country music right now.
Don't go away.
Wow.
Shot! Don't go away. We're here in the parking lot of the Bryant Walmart. Please come out and help us out. Drop off cash or checks. Or
I got a free haircut
toys
for you, too.
Yeah. Or go to Venmo at Toy Troopers and help them out. 2,300 kids are trying to help.
And it's just Venmo.
Just Venmo or
William
come
Harrison is wanting to know.
They'll be here all day today, or Venmo obviously will be there for the next couple of days.
Now, how are they supposed to send money?
At Toy Troopers. There you go.
Hey, so I know you guys are not in the studio today. Where are y'all?
Thank you, my friend the penis.
All right, 7:47.
I didn't cuss, honey. I didn't cuss.
Join the fun at Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort. Live racing returns this weekend for the holiday racing season starting Friday, February 12th through January 4th. Don't miss opening weekend, December 12th through the 14th, and live racing every weekend in December. Plan your trip now at Oaklawn.com. And that's just the beginning. Oaklawn's 24/7 smoke-free casino features over 1,500 slots and live table games like blackjack, roulette, and craps, plus incredible dining from upscale Forbes-rated restaurants to the best wings in Hot Springs. Looking for entertainment? Oaklawn Event Center brings you headliners like Casey and the Sunshine Band, Aaron Lewis, Gary Allen, and more. Tickets on sale now at Oaklawn.com. Download Oaklawn Sports app today, Arkansas's best sports betting app, and score up to $1,000 in bonus bets. Bet on NFL, NBA, college football, and more. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort where excitement never stops.
'Tis the season. Shop your holiday needs at Fort Thompson. Great selection of hunting and outdoor apparel, pistols, rifles, shotguns, boots, waders, and gun safes. Fort Thompson's in Sherwood or FortThompson.com.
Just like in football, a great offense and defense are so important in properly maintaining your lawn. And the best defense against weeds starts with a call to the team at Sanders Ground Essentials, because there's no better time than now to start that weed control program. And then this winter, I know you'll be so looking forward to that beautiful dormant lawn that Sanders always provides. Remember, next spring's lawns start with the Sanders Fall pre-emergent treatments. So go on the offense today with Sanders Ground Essentials on the web at sandersground.com.
We'd now like to confirm something you may have heard on this radio station. It is true. The Little Rock Racquet Club and the Little Rock Athletic Club are offering 50% off the joining fee from now till December 31st. Join now, and in 26 people will witness the fitness.
Hi, it's Frank Fletcher from the Fletcher Dodge store here in Sherwood. Folks, if you're shopping for a new car or truck, I hope you'll come see us and give us a chance to earn your business. We have huge discounts. 0% financing available, and we'll give you $1,000 over Kelly Blue Book value for your trade-in. Folks, I guarantee you a hassle-free buying experience. And if you've had credit problems in the past, listen to this. We have an easy pre-approval process. Just go to FletcherCredit.com to get started. You can be pre-approved in minutes. It's really not hard. FletcherCredit.com. Folks, we're also still buying cars every day. If you got an old car or truck you want to turn into cash, bring it to Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood and ask Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood before you buy anywhere else. Shop in person or shop online at FletcherDeals.com. Thank you.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you. With state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Christmas isn't about what's under the tree. It's about making every moment special, building memories that outlast the wrapping paper, making the most of every acre, teaching the next generation right. That's why Greenway is rolling out weekly offers on the gear that keeps you running and the John Deere gift that makes their eyes light up. This year, give a gift built for all things special to you.
Edwards Food Giant presents Razorback Baseball color analyst and Drop Time Sports co-host Rick Schaefer every Tuesday morning on Morning Mayhem. Rick will share his special take on Razorback sports with the guys each week. Edwards Food Giant, the meat people, the only stop you'll ever have to make for your family's groceries.
No matter where you are or how you're listening, we thank you for making Morning Mayhem part of your day. Now, back to Baz, Roger, Justin, and Josh.
Just take those old records on.
You know that. That's what I told you. All right, 7:51. We're in an RV, courtesy of Funtown RV. We've got Joe Klein here in the studio, in the RV, rather.
If y'all are in the parking lot of Walmart, what are y'all just sitting outside?
Stop it. I'm going to bust you. I'm going to
Salvation Army.
I tell you, I'm going to cup check you the next time I see you in your tight little Wranglers.
Thank you, sir. Dropping off cash. Thank you so much.
You want a haircut?
Low-hanging fruit. Sorry.
Here's $40 cash right here.
That's cash money. On the street, that's like $50, $60.
I want to thank the Bryant Fire Department. They brought one of their engines out here, Engine 1.
Thank you for
out
that
here.
money. And we know that tomorrow is payday for a lot of folks. Today is, if you've got direct deposit and all that, they will be here tomorrow. What time tomorrow? 6 to 7. 6 to what? 6 to 6 tomorrow as well. We won't be here, but you'll be here. Very good.
So, again, that or Venmo, you can certainly take advantage of that.
Yes.
And thanks to Joe, brought to you by Corky's.
Yes,
Get out, get by and see all your friends at Corky's in North Little Rock and Little Rock.
Yep. Give us a call.
Catering, whatever, you'll do it all.
Got it covered for you, man.
We need to wish a birthday.
I'm going to get you to cater our Christmas again, Joe. I'll give you a call.
Come on.
Very
All right,
nice.
brother.
Happy birthday today, Roger, to one of your regulars at Trivia, Boudreaux's Melanie Cornwell.
Hey!
Happy birthday to Melanie.
Happy birthday, Melanie.
Mike Mobley, her man, wanted to make sure we wished her a happy birthday.
Very
Also,
good.
we didn't get a chance to wish
Glenna
Butler a birthday. Happy birthday.
She was there
too.
Tuesday, so the folks there on her team, Candy and oh my gosh, Pam and Donnie and James and all them, they did get her a cake, so it was good to see Glenna. Happy birthday, Glenna.
We'll be at Oaklawn tomorrow for the opening day of racing season. They'll go for several weeks, and they'll take off a few weeks, and looking forward to getting that cranked up again, and maybe they'll have a horse in the one of the Triple Crown winners again. Also, Justin, you hadn't been on with us. A big story nationally yesterday was the firing of Sharon Moore, who was in Little Rock 2 years ago. Barely lost the Broyles Award in 2023. He lost that to Phil Parker of Iowa, and he goes on to become the head coach of Michigan. Goes 8-5 that year. This year goes 9-3, and all of a sudden we start getting breaking news yesterday that he was fired. So I think we all looked around and thought, well, that's odd. Why? And so it didn't take long to find out. And then we said we heard he was arrested. Like, what? So a bizarre story, a personal issue, sort of had some Petrino angles to it that he hired.
Did you ever hear what the arrest was for?
Yeah, he sort of lost his mind there yesterday afternoon, and
his world was falling apart.
Got a knife, and I think either threatened his wife, and then went to the mistress and threatened to kill himself with the knife.
Yeah, now that is one.
Yeah, I mean, you're going out. You're saying
I'm gonna stab myself.
You're saying life is just But anyway, so they have to arrest him.
I'm good,
JB. They have
Thank
to arrest
you.
him there. Yeah, just you go from the pinnacle of one of the biggest brands of all of the sports, Michigan, football, and then you just completely implode your family, the family of the young lady that worked for him. Just a mess of a deal.
When you
tell you what. Go ahead, Raj.
No, you do it, Bob. I was just going to repeat everything Baz just said. Go ahead.
I was just going to say what's wild, man. They won a national championship. Was it 2 years ago?
Yeah.
3 years ago.
He coached the game. He actually coached the game in that season.
Harbaugh. Yeah, coached more than one. He coached two, didn't he?
A few of them.
2 or 3.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, he coached. He actually, I think he coached 4, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it might have been. It might have been.
This clip from the Penn State game. Remember this?
To win on the road in this environment when there were doubts. Sharon, what does it mean to you?
I want to thank the Lord. I want to thank Coach Harbaugh. Love you, man. Love the out of you, man. This is for you. For this university, the president, our AD, we got the best players, best university, best alumni in the country. Love you guys. These guys right here, man. These guys did it. These guys did it, man. Talk to him, man. Love you.
Who did they beat that game?
I love how he thanked God, and then he went on to curse
and he cursed
7 times during there.
I want to thank my side piece. No, Bob, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you.
If you guys remember,
I'll go later. I'll do it later.
I don't think it'll hurt Michigan in the hiring process because it's obviously one of the greatest jobs in the country. But if you recall. Okay, they have this scandal, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you remember the one before?
The Stallions one, Connor Stallions?
The Stallions,
Signgate or whatever they called it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he was in that interview because Harbaugh was suspended because they were stealing signs or whatever it was.
Right. Right.
So it's like, man, they better hire somebody that's just a good person.
A little Boy Scout.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, think about this, too, that Pitt State struggled to find somebody to get their job. They had to go to Matt Campbell at this point.
Yeah.
Well,
and I don't know
They should have called originally, by the way.
Pat Fitzgerald would have been perfect for Michigan.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he just got hired at where? Where'd he get?
Michigan State.
Was it Michigan State? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I mean, he would have been perfect.
Yeah.
So
what a crazy day.
Has anyone done a wellness check on pigskin?
Yeah, pigskin.
Well, the thing is now is we're going to get some more late dominoes falling here.
I'd love to have him call in because I'd be curious to know his thoughts on this whole thing.
Yeah, I bet you do. Joe, thanks so much, buddy.
Thanks, Joe.
Come by, see Joe at Corky's.
Thank you, guys.
Come by. We've got food on the table here thanks to Baloo. Good. So good.
Yeah,
Food is so good. Come by and see us. Send money at Toy Troopers on Venmo.
I'll call you, Joe.
Arkansas round ballers Big Joe Klein and Pat Bradley pontificate on Bet Saracen.
People ask me, what do players know about football? What say you, Joe?
I explained that anyone can run up and down a grass field with a screwy-shaped ball, but it takes finesse to strategically launch a basketball from long distances at an 18-inch diameter steel hoop.
Dang, Joe, you sure are smart.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
It's not just about selling you a car. You deserve more than just a vehicle. You deserve an experience. This is Mark Miller for Parker Cadillac in Little Rock, and I'm offering you a first-class luxury buying experience no matter what your budget is. From $10,000 to $100,000, we've got something for everybody. All cars are not the same. One look at our inventory and you'll agree. Shop online at parkerpreowned.com and let us give you the first-class buying experience you deserve.
Converse presented on Morning Mayhem by Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer.
Happy holidays from all of us at 103.7 The Buzz.
Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
Arkansas State Police have been asked to look into a complaint against Mayor Terry Hartwick. The city released a statement saying in part, quote, the city of North Little Rock and Mayor Hartwick have been made aware of a complaint filed with ASP regarding an interaction at a public event. Mayor Hartwick with authorities, end quote. Arkansas State Police and North Little Rock officials did not give details into what the investigation was regarding. We will update you as soon as we know more. And the Arkansas State University System president is resigning. He's accepted a role of president at Eastern Michigan University. Dr. Brendan Kelly was ASU's system president for a little over a year. He's now taking on the president job at his alma mater. Kelly will stay on with ASU until February 12th. The Board of Trustees chair says they are working on a plan to prepare a smooth transition. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm KRK's Jessica Rockwell.
The Knights of Columbus, fraternal organization of Catholic men, who remind you to remember Christ and Christmas. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from the Knights of Columbus.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
After a few clouds this morning, it's going to be a mostly sunny Thursday with a high of 57, maybe a little breezy with a south-southwest wind of 10 to 15 miles per hour. The night mostly clear and cool down to 41. Tomorrow, mostly sunny with a high of 62, but it will start turning colder this weekend. With the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please, turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Tune in weekdays to The Zone for What's on Tap, presented by Flyway Brewing in North Little Rock. Each day during the week, we'll let you know what you could be listening to and looking for in the world of sports and entertainment on The Buzz, television, and everywhere else you tune in. What's on Tap brought to you by Flyway Brewing. Fresh beer starts here. Follow the migration. It's all on your fun and game station, 103.7 The Buzz.
Hey folks, it's David Basil out here at Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sherwood. When you need a new vehicle, go see my friends at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood. You'll find a great selection, the best deals, and the most competitive finance rates in Central Arkansas. They'll treat you like family. No games, no gimmicks, and no bogus markups on the sticker price. You'll get Frank Fletcher's best deal right up front, and they'll give you more for your trade. Folks, Frank Fletcher doesn't want to just sell you a car. He wants to be your dealer for life. If you want to do that, you have to listen to the customer, so you'll know what they want. Then you give them what they want without any hassle or stress. That's That's the secret of Fletcher Dodge's success. They listen to you and they treat you right without any hassles or headaches. Just tell them what you want and how much you want to pay. General Manager Chris Zippy Zender has been with Frank Fletcher for decades. He and his great staff know how to take care of a customer. So for the best selection, lowest price, and best buying experience, go see my friends at Fletcher Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sherwood, or you can shop them online at FletcherDeals.com. That's FletcherDeals.com. And make sure and tell them the boys from Morning Mayhem sent you. It's FletcherDeals.com.
For life's spectacular moments, only a real diamond will do. At Sissy's Log Cabin, you'll discover a brilliant selection of natural diamonds, along with our promise of unmatched quality and service. The only real diamond is a natural diamond from Sissy's. Find yours when you stop by any of our 7 locations or shop online at sissyslogcabin.com. Discover the natural diamond of your dreams, only at Sissy's Log Cabin, because life's too short for ordinary jewelry.
Make your holiday shopping merry and bright at This Little Piggy in SoCo on West South Street in Benton. For the kids, This Little Piggy has everything from infant to tween, clothes, shoes, accessories, and toys they'll love. And at SoCo, treat yourself and check off your gift list with women's fashion from top brands like Barefoot Dreams, Free People, Aviator Nation, Spanx, Onsep, and Beach Riot. Plus stunning home decor and gifts for everyone. They even monogram in store, and gift wrapping is always free. One stop, no stress. This Little Piggy in SoCo, your holiday shopping headquarters. Visit them today in Benton.
When you've thrown over 4,000 innings like I have, you know joint pain isn't a maybe, it's a guarantee. For you, was it climbing ladders or too much heavy lifting? Hey, we're all in the same boat. But surgery, that was never my answer.
Baseball legend Roger Clemens knows there's a better way. That's QC Kinetics regenerative treatments that help your body heal itself. No scalpels, no fake fixes, just real relief.
What I love about QC Kinetics, these are the most respected medical pros in the country that specialize in non-surgical therapies to get you moving again.
Don't mask the pain, fix it. Call QC Kinetics now for a free consultation.
I trusted QC Kinetics. You should too.
Call QC Kinetics today and schedule your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 501-214-5880. That's 501-214-5880. 501-214-5880.
It's that special time of year when the joy of the holiday season is all around us. And speaking of joy, remember, a gift card from any Family Market location makes the perfect gift for anyone in your family. And it's just the right size for any stocking stuffer. Amidst all the Christmas carols, eggnog, cookies, and mounds of presents, may your heart be filled with the contentment that the season brings. From Family Market to you and your family, have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Chestnuts roasting.
Down south, a handshake means something, and we let the talking. The Brad Hendricks Law Firm is rooted in Southern tradition and grit. Southern born and raised and Arkansas-based, Brad Hendricks is named a Mid-South super lawyer year after year. So for car and big truck wrecks, medical malpractice, wrongful death, bankruptcy, and Social Security claims, his law firm produces results. The Brad Hendricks Law Firm. Southern roots, serious results.
Years it's been since you played a down?
I hadn't played since I was 8 years now. This will be my 8th season out.
Well, how long have you been out now?
My 8th season out since 18.
It's 18 years since you played? Eight years.
No,
8 years.
Since 18.
He just did it again. I asked him. Yeah.
What?
I asked him how many years he's been out.
Okay, well, I didn't hear it.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem in the Oaklawn Racing Casino and Resort Studios. Here is David BAZZEL, Roger Scott, and Justin Moore.
You guys missed it.
I missed it.
I played the repeat clip. I played the repeat clip, and you missed.
I tried to get to my headsets quick enough. Do it one more time.
Well, now you make me do it. See?
Sorry.
That's going to end up being...
That's all right. We'll do it another time.
Hold on. We do have it.
Years it's been since you played a down?
I hadn't played since I was 8 years now. This will be my 8th season out.
Well, how long have you been out now?
My 8th season out since 18.
It's 18 years since you played? 8 years.
No, since 18.
He just did it again. I asked him how many years he's been out.
Okay, well, I didn't hear it. I'm going to make mistakes.
There's actually
when you knuckleheads do it, I'll let it go.
There's actually two jokes in one on that one. There is basically the graffiti call where the person goes, "Huh?" when he impersonates Roger. Mm-hmm. And there is also the us repeating ourselves. So a little 2 for 1 special.
One guy who knows that very well too, RJ Hawk joins us.
Yes.
RJ.
Well, you know what? I remember. You remember when we had, was it Beckwith, the coach, former
Larry Bechtel.
Yeah, Bechtel, and we were talking about the Super Bowl rings, and the clips in the system. But Roger goes, "Coach, how many Super Bowl rings you got?" And he goes, "I never made it to the big game."
Well, that wasn't a repeat.
No,
that was
Basil had just talked about how Coach never made it to the big game and everything. Roger goes,
I don't know about that one.
And Roger
I
goes,
think I asked.
Coach, how many Super Bowls? Well, I never made it to the big game.
We all do it. It all is part of it.
That's all right.
If you just joined the show, we are here in an RV in the Bryant Walmart parking lot.
How many years you guys been doing it?
I think 15.
Well, no, because you did it longer. Because I was doing it. You and I came here when Tommy went on a sabbatical, and it was just me and you.
Okay.
You and I did this show out here, and so
wow.
And so I was with the show for 16 years, and so
16 years.
yeah. So because I came out one time and Tommy wasn't here, and
wow.
so yeah,
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Well, you can't miss this. We've got the Bryant Fire Department fire truck out here. You've got the RVs by Funtown out here, people are stopping by. We had the fire department bring some stuff in. RJ Hawk. Nice check that you just dropped off.
Yeah,
sure is, man.
Is that Hawk Realty dropping that off?
Also known as Realty One Group.
Realty One Group.
Yeah, that would be that.
Wow, very nice.
So,
a very sizable gift. Sizable
and
gift.
State rep. Just being able to help out. James has been doing this, like I said, forever.
26 years.
Same spot. It's a new RV every year, and but you know what? He does a great job, and always raises a bunch of toys for kids, and so it's good cause.
The other thing that's cool, if you can't be here, which there are a lot of our listeners can't be here, you can go to Venmo and just $5, $10, $1, $100. Just at Toy Troopers is an easy way to do it. That's with the S at the end of it. So
hey, and great to have you guys in Saline County twice this week.
3 times. We were at SoCo.
Yeah.
And this little piggy with Justin and Kate. And yesterday, Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union. And it's today.
Well, I wish I would have come over and seen you at Alcoa. That's my bank.
3 straight Saline County shows.
It's a financial institution. It's a what do you call it?
It is a credit union.
Exactly. It's not a bank.
Well,
no. Just want to make sure we get it out right. There's some board members that'll listen to that and go.
And I think we've got Dee Dee on the phone, and we've got Justin Moore, by the way.
We also do RJ's intro when we get to it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Let's get Dee Dee's intro.
Let's do. Hey, Dee Dee. Good morning. How are you?
Hey guys. Good morning.
Hey, Dee Dee.
How are you? Hi, RJ.
Hey, Dee Dee. How are you?
Hey.
We love locally owned businesses. We were at Kate and Amy's and Ross and Justin's place, 2 places. They got a third one opening up on Tuesday, and then you're locally owned for more than 20 years too. And we're going to be at your place next week.
Collusion.
Yes, sponsor collusion. Yes,
we should sell spa stuff.
Yes,
at our store.
I like it. DD. I like that. Have a little sponsor collusion within the stores. And I love being able, Roger, to go to the stores and do our shows. We're going to be there next Friday, and I presume this is your Christmas sale show, right?
This is our Christmas. This is where we're just going to have our fun party with you guys. And I have a surprise for you guys next Friday. While you guys are on the air, I have a massage therapist that does energy work. So everyone can listen in and just see. We're just going to watch you guys throughout the show to see if you get more energy or not. It's going to be so fun. You're kind of the guinea pigs, and I love it. And David, thank you to the Touchdown Club. That meant the world to me. Thank you. Okay.
Well, what we did, RJ, you were there the other night. We bought every volunteer a full massage and did it through Dee Dee and Ava Bella. Appreciate that. You listen, and Dee Dee got to come to one of our speakers this year. Her and her husband are big New York Giants fans, and you got some cool pictures with LT, right?
That was so cool. That was the highlight of our year. I mean, that was
the highlight of the Touchdown Club.
Yeah. I was like, was he sober? I didn't even matter. He was so much fun.
Not at all. I mean, really.
My husband said
he was having a good time.
But he was, and who cares? If I was him, I'd be right, whatever.
Would you expect him
anyways,
to be
yes,
any
thank you for
other way?
that.
Right. Yeah. It was fun, and I'm glad you've been a part of that. And so we'll be hanging out at your place 6 to 10, and you'll have all the specials that folks can get for Christmas time. And so this is a reminder: we'll be there next week. You can go online right now and buy gifts for your significant other at avabelladayspa.com. Correct?
Correct. And let me tell you, we have the best spa package that you can get out there for $125. I mean, $125. You can get an hour massage, a holiday facial, and 15 minutes in our Himalayan salt infrared sauna. It's $125. That's almost a $200 package. And the reason we have it so low this year is just because we're all sick of inflation. So I'm like, come on, just everybody, can we just relax for a minute? Just come in the spa and we'll take care of you. So that's a huge deal. Nice. And yeah, just go online to avabelladayspa.com and you can purchase it right there or come and see us.
Dee Dee, my wife, Christmas, she gives us everybody a Christmas list or what, and she put on there she wants a custom facial. What is that?
So the custom facial it's about a 15-minute facial where we do a deep cleansing of the skin, extractions, all the stuff, and mask, all the things women want. But we also do a full facial massage in it with a neck and a shoulder and an arm and a hand massage, and your face literally looks different when you leave because we're doing lymphatic drainage in it to get all the fluid and swelling and everything out of it. It's fantastic. But yeah, it's our signature treatment.
So when I call you later, I just say, Didi, I need the custom facial, and you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yes. You can call us with any. We know what everyone's talking about. We know the language.
Yeah. All right, Didi, we'll see you on Friday. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay, see you guys Friday. All right, Merry Christmas. Bye.
One thing I wanted to bring up, Roger, you brought it up earlier today, and Justin, I think we've talked about plenty on this show. The thing about Notre Dame passing on the bowl game, I do think it's interesting, and I give credit to Clint Conk for bringing this up. First of all, you know that Notre Dame for probably 5 decades would never go to a bowl game unless it was like a championship game. They did not go to they would not go to bowl games. That was a tradition that they had.
I had no idea.
Yeah, they did that. Yeah. I heard him bring it up. I said, a pretty good point there. From a historical standpoint, that's just what they did. But I think it was interesting, too, I guess it was a 69 team, right, Roger? The Razorbacks.
Yeah, 69.
They obviously lost.
No, because they went on to was it
69
70?
Was the year when they lost in the big shootout.
Right.
Was it the 70 season or the 69 season?
It was 70. It might have been 70.
One of the 2 seasons we decided not to go to a bowl game, and I think it must have been 70, Roger, because they played in the Sugar Bowl. They played Archie Manning and lost, I think, after they had lost the big shootout.
Right.
But they started in 1970. I think they were 8-2, and back then you only had about 10 or 15 bowls anyway. And they said, we don't want to go, Coach Broyles, because we were disappointing in the disappointing.
And so they didn't go.
They didn't go.
Wow.
Yeah, a little bit different scenario today than what they have. I thought it was interesting. There is some historical perspective on going to bowl games.
Did you all see that? So starting next year, I forgot what the legal term is, MOA. If Chris Turner is listening, can help us out with that. That if Notre Dame is ranked in the top 13 at the end of the year,
I saw that.
They are automatically in the college football playoff. So that would mean that if this was this season occurred next year, that even though Miami beat them head to head, even though the committee deemed that Notre Dame should be behind Miami and they shouldn't be in at all, Notre Dame would get the spot ultimately over Miami.
Just based on rankings.
Just based on the fact that they signed some legal agreement with the college football playoff that puts them in, which I think is ridiculous.
It's stupid.
It is weird.
But you know what's crazy about this whole thing is, remember when we had the BCS, and I mean, people hated the BCS towards the end, right? Yeah. Remember there were books being written about the death of the BCS, but what's funny now is that you have this committee of people that are determining the playoff, and you get a James Madison, you get a Tulane put in there, whatever. And now you see people going, man, kind of wish we still had the BCS. We wish we could go back to that rating to determine the playoff and kind of have a combination of the two. And, I would say this, that did Notre Dame get the screw job? Yes, but you could almost be saying the same thing. Miami fans would say the same thing.
Well,
if they didn't get in.
The key thing, and if you can't, Josh, see if you can jack up Justin's volume a little bit more. The key thing was we hear that. I've heard multiple people say this. By having the shows each week, they do that to promote.
They need to stop doing that.
They hamstring themselves.
That's right. Yeah. That promotes. I know it promotes football, but it also sets them up to where it makes them look bad to where they do something for 3 weeks and all of a sudden they change their
I think they're catching flack, to your point, because they had Notre Dame ahead of Miami for
correct 3 weeks,
however many weeks. So that
and neither one of them played the last week, and so you jumped the other one.
Right. That's the issue I have.
Exactly.
And the only thing that was keeping you from flipping the two was
the
only thing that was keeping you from flipping them was the fact that BYU was sandwiched between them. Like that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. That the only reason that they're apart is that because there's a team between them. That never made any sense at all to me. And then it's like, well, they're side by side now, so I guess we have to flip them. It didn't really make any sense.
Yeah, like, look, I understand the argument for Miami going in over them. I totally understand
Right,
that.
I'm on the side of that, actually, yeah.
But, like you said, Josh, they don't play, and Notre Dame's ahead of them.
By 2 spots.
And it's bizarre.
Yeah. Well, I think David's right about that. You have the rankings at the beginning, then you have to justify the rankings every single week. And I mean, I'm not sure what the right thing is, but
had they changed it 3 weeks ago, nobody would be talking about it.
Right. Yes.
661-1037. We're out here raising money for Toy Troopers. Remember, at Toy Troopers is the Venmo address if you can't come by here and drop off a check or money or toys. By the way, too, we got to play a little Factor Crap coming up here in the 9 o'clock hour, brought to you by Arkansas Municipal, the folks in Pullen.
Yeah. Well, Justin just texted me and said he's actually got to leave at 9 to come down here to Bryant. So.
I do have to say, we mentioned yesterday, we talked about the 3 players from the Razorbacks being second team All-SEC, but we didn't talk about the rest. I think this is pretty amazing because we're talking about Indiana being a great story, but the coach of the year, who was it?
Clark Lee
at Vanderbilt.
Yeah, as it should have been.
Who was the offensive player of the year?
Diego Pavia
at Vandy. Defensive player was Cassius Howell at A&M. The newcomer of the year was a running back from Missouri who looked good to me, obviously. Ran through our defense. They
seem to have a great running back every year.
Every year, yeah.
But it reminds me to where surely there's some hope. If Vandy can have the coach of the year, the offensive player of the year, and win 10 games, Vandy of all places, and Indiana
of a roster built
of
guys from New Mexico State.
Right.
If they can bring Kill and those kids over from New Mexico State, and they can dominate the SEC and win 10 games at Vandy, then Arkansas can do it too.
Yeah, I don't want to take anything away from Clark Lee because obviously he had the foresight to bring in Josh. I always forget
Jerry
the guys. Kill and their entire team.
Yep.
Then good for him, but I had read an article yesterday, and I was unaware of this. Maybe you guys knew it. That Florida was trying to hire him away from Vandy. But I mean, he was a year away from getting fired.
Yeah, he was totally.
I mean, so I don't know that it's necessarily Clark Lee. My personal opinion is that Kill is kind of the brainchild behind that
Justin, you said
that's my personal opinion.
Jerry Kill did, I believe, the same thing for Justin Fuente at Virginia Tech. I mean, I think Justin Fuente's best stretch as Virginia Tech's coach was when Jerry Kill was the assistant head coach. So I think a big part of that, but I think also just kind of being adaptable and allowing that, because I mean they just switch up stylistically what they did on offense, and to trust a kid coming from New Mexico State, to run that offense in the SEC, and basically saying, all right, win or lose, it's going to be in Pavia's hands to figure it out. That's pretty impressive. It's
almost like from the outside perspective, it's almost like they just struck gold, and they threw it against the wall and go, hope it sticks.
Yeah, you could say Indiana did the same thing too.
Did.
You could say Indiana did a little bit of that too, hiring Signe.
Yeah. Coming up next on your Vandy football report,
Josh, do want to mention. Thanks to
somebody mentioned Vandy. That's why I brought it up.
No. Listen, it's
they're the coach of the year and the player of the year in the SEC.
Listen, it's to think that they're going toe to toe with the best in the league. Right. They're going toe to toe with Alabama. They're going toe to toe with everybody. Today is an interesting.
They had an argument, Baz. Sorry to interrupt. They had an argument to be in the playoff.
You bet. You betcha. There's no question about it. Yeah, they were a good-looking 10-2. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you. And Baz, going back on the Razorback record, they had lost the Sugar Bowl in '69, and they did not go to a bowl game with a 9-2 record in 1970.
1970. Okay, so that was the year 1970.
I don't think Alabama should be in.
Yeah, you can there's an argument to me, but thank you very much. $200 right there.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, there's argument.
Don't they have 3 losses?
Yeah,
they do. But the third one came in the championship game.
To me, if you have 3 losses, you're out.
Yeah, I guess the issue is that third loss comes in the championship game, so then the idea would be that you're penalizing
I mean,
them. But BYU got bumped from 11th for the championship. Yeah, their championship result.
I say stop having championship games.
Well,
I'm with you, RJ.
I said that
get rid of them.
Said that day one.
But we say that in basketball. We say that in baseball. Like, there is 0 point in the championship games.
The small college has been doing it right for 30 years.
The only point is money.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. And they're saying, Justin, though, that they can make enough money in the playoffs to not have to. They can absorb the loss in the playoff game.
I know that. I'm just saying that's why they do it.
Exactly.
That's the only reason they do it.
The only issue then becomes: are you going to hand out automatic qualifiers to conference champions or not? Which I think they would not do if that was the case.
And I agree with Justin Acree. They need to look. I love a Cinderella story. I love the underdog, but what is the point in those 2 G5 schools being in this?
Right.
I think you can let one.
They have absolutely 0 chance, RJ, of winning. 0.
I wouldn't say 0.
They're not going to.
You give them ranked.
They're not going to win.
They're highly ranked. If they were close enough to be highly ranked.
What's Tulane? Did they come in at 17?
18 to 20.
These are also
like James Madison. I get because James Madison was like barely in the top 25.
Right.
But if you allow one G5 team,
who's ranked well enough to,
like Tulane, for example, let them into the playoffs, and then you could allow for a Notre Dame to get in, but you had that one spot for somebody to potentially make a run. I don't know.
This is not baseball. They're going to get their ass kicked.
But the format was
by whoever they play.
The format was supposed to be like that. When the CFP made this, when the conferences got together, the idea was that, well, surely when we assign the top 5 conference champions, it'll be the ACC, the Big 10, the Big 12, and the SEC. What they did not bank on was the ACC being total dog you-know-what this year, and 7-5 Duke beating 10-2 Virginia in their championship game, because JMU's not very good. They have the 123rd ranked strength of schedule. But guess what? Because the ACC is so garbage, they could not get a team highly enough ranked in there. And I mean, like, I know Miami's in. They're obviously a wild card in there, but that's the reason why is that they would need to specify which conferences would get the conference champion in, because they thought just implying the top 5 ranked conference champions would mean it'd be the Power 4, and then if one of the power conferences suck, well, they're out of luck.
Well, and JM, to your the reason I would not give them a 0% because in a single game, right, when you're just playing a single game, nobody thought App State would ever beat Michigan. Right. Nobody ever thought Boise State would beat Oklahoma whenever they were going through the Fiesta Bowl. Yeah. That's why I say I don't give them a 0% because there's still a shot, right? If you're good enough, a Tulane, even though they lost by 30 to Ole Miss earlier in the year, that was earlier in the year. You've evolved a little bit as a team. I think there's a shot. Yeah. It's just unlikely.
Yeah. I understand that. All I'm saying is that let's say the App State Michigan deal, that's happened how many times?
It's
3
very
times
rare.
in the last 30 years.
No, it is rare.
I mean,
but a 16 never beat a 1 into basketball, and we had 2 in the last 5.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, does anybody believe Tulane or
James
Madison is better than Notre Dame?
James Madison's not going to Eugene, Oregon, and winning.
Does anybody believe that?
No.
Nobody does.
No.
So shame on the selection committee. In my opinion,
they'd have to change the rules at this point.
Well, that's what they got to change the set. I do think it's amazing that we remember when we go to 12, that'll eliminate the.
Now you got people going. We got to go 16.
We got to go 16.
We got to go 16. It's the person that doesn't get in. You're always going to have people. Oh, we got to expand the playoffs.
Yeah,
you're never going to have enough teams.
You're always going to have.
Well, I think they have to do something different with the G5. I think they need to have their own deal. And I guess what is it now? Power 4, not Power 5.
Power 4 versus G5.
They have their own thing. And look, I love the underdog story and all that, but as Acree again pointed out, the underdog story is Texas Tech and Indiana.
But the issue I have, so I agree with the sentiment. I do not agree with that. I don't agree with that part of it because Indiana just beat Ohio State, who has not lost in 16 games.
But
and
Josh,
Texas Tech has built a killer defense. So the brand-wise, they are definitely an underdog. But in terms of like their rosters compared to everybody else's roster, they're not underdogs because, I mean, the talent is much more spread out. I heard last week 21 separate teams signed a 5-star. And so NIL is much more even the playing field, and those teams have spent and coached their way into being competitive with everybody else.
If you look at Indiana, Josh, their recruiting is way behind like an Ohio State.
But they had the number 1 pick. I mean, their quarterback's going to be the Heisman Trophy winner and the number 1 pick in the draft next year. And their receivers outplayed Ohio State's last week. I mean,
they outplayed them, but they weren't higher recruits.
No. But what I'm saying is the talent is more spread out, with NIL. And I mean, it doesn't mean you're always getting these guys out of high school, the case being the defensive line for Texas Tech. But more teams have access to better players. So I don't need a Cinderella. But I think the idea that Texas Tech and Indiana's the number 1 seed after being in the 12-team playoff last year.
But
that's not Cinderella to me, in my opinion.
Yeah, but Josh, they've literally, in what has it been, 50, 60 years since they've beaten Ohio State?
Yeah, they're the second most losing program in college football history.
You can't say that's not a Cinderella.
Well, but like this version of them is what I mean. As it is,
and Texas Tech. They've not really had any. I mean, outside of making a few
fourth under Leach, right? With Crabtree,
right? Yeah.
But they weren't just amazing.
They've never had a defense my entire life.
They were okay. Yeah. I mean, they were pretty good, but they weren't like they are now.
Yeah,
obviously.
So let's take a break. RJ, do want to thank Natural State Wholesale for sponsoring. You can hang around a little bit.
Yeah, if you want me to.
Yeah, so listen to this, guys. You know what? Today, Roger, is the most popular day.
I'm kidding. I saw
it's the most popular day of the year to what, Roger?
Most popular day of the year. This is the 11th.
The most popular to do what?
Shop.
To watch Christmas movies.
No. Not positive. It's something negative.
It's
to get a divorce.
It's to shower after every time you poop.
No. It's the most popular
choke out your mistress.
Popular day of the year to break up.
Choke out your mistress.
Oh, my God. That was Roger. That was not me.
I'm just going by what you guys are accusing the Michigan coach.
December 11th is the most popular of the year, day of the year to break up.
Josh, just
I used to follow that rule. It wasn't December 11th. It was December 1. But
15 years ago,
to take your life by your own hand.
Researchers use Facebook statistics to study when people are most likely to change their status from in a relationship to single. And this day was the biggest spike. And people think because it's going into the holidays,
sure.
Go ahead and break up now.
RJ used to do that.
I used to do that, and then I would try to get her back like February 15th.
After Valentine's Day.
Like after that, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. All right, Melinda Mayo coming up next. Don't go away. We're here in the parking lot of the Bryant Walmart, exit 123. Come by, drop off money, which we appreciate that money, or toys, or go to Toy Troopers on Venmo and give money there. Helping out 2,300 kids that need toys this Christmas. Don't go away, 8:31.
The Zone Hotline on 103.7 The Buzz is presented by Jim's Razorback Pizza with 2 locations, Highway 10 past Taylor Loop and just off the Morgan Maumelle exit.
This is SportsCenter.
A tumultuous day for Michigan football as Sharon Moore, their head coach, was fired for an inappropriate relationship with a staff member. Also, he is now in custody in the Washtenaw County Jail as of Wednesday night as a suspect in alleged assault just hours after he was fired. He was initially detained by police in Saline, Michigan on Wednesday, then turned over to authorities in the Pittsfield Township for investigation into potential charges. Moore has a 16-8 overall record. He took over with Michigan in 2024. 4. He went 8-5 and 7-3 in his 2 seasons. The Oklahoma City Thunder blow out the Phoenix Suns last night 138-89, and in doing so have matched the best 25-game start in the history of the National Basketball Association. They are 24-1, which matches only one team, the 2015-2016 Golden State Warriors. I'm Josh Neighbors for the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
Mostly sunny today with a high of 57 this afternoon and a southerly wind up to 15 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear, a little bit of a breeze overnight, and not too terribly cold. We'll have a low of 41. Friday, we'll get up to 62 degrees, but a cold front coming through will start making it colder for the weekend. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Are you hungry? Something new, $25, all you can eat, sushi rolls, soup, salad, Benihana rice. Come at Benihana's Monday through Thursday.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Wes Moore. Coming up Thursday on Out of Bounds, we'll talk Arkansas, Texas Tech, getting ready for the big game in Dallas. Also, we'll talk recruiting. Richard Davenport from the Arkansas Democrat-Gazette and WholeHogSports.com will join us. We'll talk a little bit about the portal. Also, we have Bryant Edwards, VegasInsider.com. We'll get some picks from him. Plus, we got high school football, NFL on Thursday night. Big show coming up. Join us Thursday for Out of Bounds.
Big news, live racing starts this Friday, December 12th at Oaklawn.
That's great, but what if I can't make it to the track?
No problem, Raji Dodge. You can watch and wager on any track from your smartphone, tablet, or computer at bet.oaklawn.com.
Sweet. Is this the app?
That is it.
All right.
iPhone and iPad users, download from the Apple App Store. Android users, go to bet.oaklawn.com and save us to your home screen.
Okay, you still have perks for signing up, right?
Absolutely. New members can earn up to a $200 sign-up bonus with promo code BUZZ26. Plus, you'll get free past performances and expert handicapping selections.
Sounds like the perfect way to play. Then when is the first post, Bub?
12:30 p.m. Doors open at 11. Don't miss the holiday racing season, December 12th through January 4th. It's Oaklawn Anywhere. Bet, watch, and win.
Sign up now at bet.oaklawn.com with the promo code BUZZ26.
It's here.
It's there.
It's Oaklawn Anywhere.
Mike Rowe here with a name everyone should know, Groundworks. The foundation and crawl space repair experts are coming soon to Little Rock. So if you've got a musty crawl space or cracks in your walls, these are the guys to call. And right now, Groundworks is hiring for all positions. If you're looking for a career, Groundworks is the place to do it. You can go from installer to foreman in under a year and become an owner of the company you work for. Apply now at groundworks.com/careers.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
It's Happy Honda Days at Russell Honda. Drive into the new year with rates as low as 2.99% on select models and an incredible selection of new Hondas. As Arkansas's oldest Honda dealer, they will not be beat. Bring in any competitor's offer and save big today. Don't wait. These deals won't last. Stop by on Landers Road in Sherwood or check the inventory online at russellhonda.com. Russell Honda, where Arkansas drives Honda.
Can't listen to the radio? Don't worry. You can catch Morning Mayhem live every day. Just download the 1037 The Buzz app. A man of many talents, play-by-play broadcaster, real estate agent, and now a state legislator. It's time to talk all things Arkansas with R.J. Hawk, presented by Natural State Wholesale, proudly trusted by major manufacturers all over the world for 25 years. Go see the Flooring King, Don Gresham, at Natural State Wholesale.
The Flooring King.
He is.
Great to have RJ here. We're in the RV.
You guys are literally around the corner from my office, which is awesome.
Yeah.
It took me 3 minutes to get here.
15 of your employees.
Yeah, one just stopped in and
realtors.
Yeah, she's James's realtor here in Saline County, so it's pretty awesome.
Morning Mayhem fully assembled. I'm David Bowser. That's Roger Scott right here in the RV. Justin Moore at Moore Mountain and Poen, and Josh Neighbors back in the studio, raising money for kids here in Saline County that need help for a positive Christmas. And hope you'll help us out today and tomorrow here by either dropping off something, money, cash, whatever, toys, or go to Toy Troopers on Venmo. I think we've got Melinda Mayo as well, right, Josh?
We do. Hold on, let me hear her intro here.
No, Mr. Belafonte, it's Mayo. Mayo. Melinda Mayo. She's Arkansas's TV sweetheart, and she's joining the guys from Morning Mayhem. Melinda Mayo on Morning Mayhem is brought to you by Sanders Ground Essentials, where great lawns start today. On the web at sandersground.com.
Good morning, Melinda.
Morning, guys. Thanks for what you guys are doing out there in Saline County. That's a great program for sure.
It is. They've been doing it for 25, 26 years. And I will tease a little bit later. I had a dream last night. I told our listening audience in the 6 o'clock hour, I had a dream that I had to murder a couple last night in my dream.
What?
I had the worst dream.
Yeah,
You used to be like
such a weirdo.
He told us
You
at
are.
6:30.
I
today,
know.
too.
Your dreams used to be like you were running for your life.
Yes, I was trying.
And now you're
Now he's
taking
in the
life.
offensive, RJ.
I'm exhausted when I get it from my dreams. I mean, my dreams are exhausting. But I've
You
never had one where
murdered a couple?
Well, I was supposed to.
You're
I was
never
supposed-
staying at my house again.
Thankfully, it didn't happen.
Well, yeah, thanks.
I started it, and I didn't carry.
You started it.
I did. I started with a
Like
woman.
you started the cutting of the knife?
No,
Or,
I
mean,
He
like,
had
what
Edward
happened?
Scissorhands, too, apparently.
I had some kind of special tool or something that was supposed to do
What
it.
in the world?
I know. I felt, and then I felt hard about that. I got to go back and see if I can save her.
What do you eat before you go to bed?
I don't know, but it's just
Yeah,
my dreams are the worst.
I don't know, but it's in bed.
Melinda, how are you today?
I'm doing well. I'm kind of doing the Justin Moore radio show today. I'm in my robe. I'm in a hotel room. And I am so
There you
happy
go.
to now know that the most popular day to break up with your significant other is on my wedding anniversary. Today,
Wow.
December
Oh, wow.
11th.
Nice.
30 years for is that right? 30th year?
30 years for the Mayos. So Mark and I got married December 11th, 1995 on a beach in Maui. It was absolutely beautiful. Just us, the minister, and a photographer. It was great. So, you think, okay, what do we want to do for 30? What do we want to do? Let's do, should we go back to Maui? I've never been to Italy. I've never been to France. So we decided on a romantic destination of Tulsa, Oklahoma for our 30th wedding anniversary, and that's where we are today.
Well, that's good because of your meteorological expertise. Maybe you want you to find a cold front.
Now,
That's trying to
it's the
find a
last
set of Twister, or
It is kind of a weather capital. You're exactly right. Norman, Oklahoma is the big storm prediction center. It actually just so happened, and Justin, you and I talked about him a little while back. It just so happened to be when a concert was going on over here that we really wanted to see this Billy Strings, who is kind of, it's hard to explain. I told BAZZEL, I said, this was one of the more
kind of
interesting-
bluegrassy.
Yeah, bluegrass, but bluegrass just doesn't explain it. It's almost like Grateful Dead meets Widespread Panic meets The Darlings from the Andy Griffith Show.
Wow.
It's
He's
almost-
super
it's the most-
talented. Great guitar
he is
player.
Super talented, yeah. Tie-dye crowd, very hippie crowd. I wasn't sure, what the crowd was going to be like, so I kind of dressed like I was
Did
going
you guys
to
find
Justin
some good
Moore
weed?
concert. Well, I smelled a lot of it. I'll tell you that. There's a lot of contact, I think. But I have not seen a mosh pit like that, jumping up and down, almost a fusion kind of concert of a lot of these different styles. He's all over YouTube, so go check him out. I think he's got 4 albums out. He's won a Grammy for bluegrass music, but so really interesting if you like, really good musicians.
Yeah, he's really, really good. I mean, in all seriousness, I'm picking at you, but no, he's really, really good.
Melinda, talking about the weather, Oaklawn cranks up another season. It starts tomorrow, the 12th, 13th, and 14th, and I was a little worried about it being super cold Saturday, or rather Friday, opening day tomorrow, but apparently that's not going to be until Sunday. Is that correct?
That's right, yeah. So today and tomorrow, after we had a pretty warm November, rolled into a really cold December so far, but we're about to turn it back up for a couple of days. So today we're looking at highs in the 50s. for tomorrow. Highs in the low 60s on Friday
Nice.
with mostly sunny skies. So that's going to be good at Oaklawn for sure. Then it starts to change again. It's such a roller coaster. So Saturday, not too bad. Highs in the 40s. It's starting to come down. But by Sunday morning, we're looking at temperatures down in the teens and 20s. Highs maybe only in the 30s. And then Monday morning, the coldest air so far this season. I got us with the low of 22 in Little Rock Monday morning. So, yeah. You got to really think about those pipes outside, your sprinkler system, outdoor faucets. I would say get those covered up and taken care of.
I got to go turn the ice machine
Sunday
off.
Monday.
Dang it, Melinda. I got to go turn off the ice machine.
We've got 2 high school football games, state championships left. Those are on Saturday night.
Yep.
Saturday
and Saturday night.
Yeah. So those will be nice. That's will be relatively nice and won't be near as bad. So at least we get to avoid that. And then we've got the 11 o'clock tip time for Arkansas, Texas Tech down in Dallas. So we've got that. And how do you feel about that, Melinda? We owe them something for last year's tournament loss.
Exactly. They were the team that kicked us out of the Sweet 16 last year. So we gotta pay them back for that. So I think that looks like great forecast if you're headed to Dallas for that game Saturday at 11 o'clock. You know what? I was looking back. I read this where all 8 teams that were in the Elite 8 last year are on Arkansas' schedule this year. I read that, and I'm like, no way. Did every single one of those teams? Yes, Houston is next week. Duke we played in November. Michigan State also played in November. Texas Tech is Saturday. And then in conference, Tennessee, Alabama, Florida, and Auburn. That's your Elite 8, and every single one of those is on our schedule this year. That's incredible.
It is, yeah. It's. I think it's going to help this team, obviously, as we get into the tournament this year. So I think that's a positive. And I was speaking of cold weather. Before we let you go, I know you got to mention Coach for Kids. You guys are doing that at Channel 7 now.
Absolutely, yeah. I think that just shows how battle-tested the Hogs are going to be. You know, when we get to the end, that we're playing. Of course, they're not the same team as they were last year. Nobody is, but still, that's just incredible. And I love what Calipari's doing. Yeah, so Coach for Kids, as we just said, you know, we get those Arctic colds, kind of the edge of these Arctic cold snaps every once in a while, and it is coming. So those kids need their coats. So we've got these big boxes, big bins that drop off locations around the state. The biggest one is Arkansas Surgical Hospital. It's kind of over there off of Crystal Hill, North Shore Drive. I think there's a big New Life church there that you go by when you're headed to it. Adult sizes, children's sizes. We've all got stuff in the closet we don't need, some of those old coats. So take them by. KATV.com also has the listing of all the other locations, if you're not right around Little Rock, that you can take them to. Some of their other clinics around the state, and we want to do that. 15 years of that great program as well.
Thank your fine sponsor, who is now obviously dealing with it's a little bit sort of a downtime to a certain degree with Sanders and what they're doing in the outdoors.
Yeah, kind of their downtime, but, you know, that's the best time to come on board with them because that's when they can come out, assess what you need over the season. They can tell this time of year what your grass needs, and they'll get that soil sample done. They send it to the U of A Extension Service. They know exactly what your soil needs, whether it's lime, phosphorus, you name it. So the way you're ready to go when it's time to green up in the spring, you're already on the program. So give them a call, 501-315-9395. There's SandersGround.com on the web. And I just heard from Mr. James Valentine that Sanders has signed on to support me and the Buzz for another season. So I can't thank them enough. It just means so many of your listeners are calling and figuring out that it's really the best service in the state. We all have it. We all have it, right?
Yes, that's it. Yeah. That's it. Exactly. Well, Melinda, thank you so much. It'll be an interesting week next week. Have a great weekend. Congratulations on 30 years. That's awesome.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's
appreciate
awesome.
you guys.
Congrats
Love you
to
guys.
you, Mark.
Thank you. And
love you.
Yeah, I appreciate it so much. And go on,
Awesome.
Texas Tech out the sun.
That's exactly right. Someone says on our D3 says text line, tonight Baz dreams he's wearing a Batman costume and breaking up fights. I would like that much better than my it was a very depressing dream.
Yeah.
I was thankful that the first victim survived and then I had to go back and I got her to the hospital.
Oh my gosh! Stop talking.
Christmas.
I know.
We're so thankful for that. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm glad the cops didn't catch up with you.
I'm thinking maybe that there was a reason for all this.
Oh, there is a reason for all this.
Well, hell, I hope not.
There's people in your life that you want to kill.
Jessica goes, yeah, Baz and I invited back to the house again, honey. Or we're making me sleep out by the pool.
Hey, metal detector before it goes in.
I've got buddy. This Saturday, we're doing Marketplace Christmas right back here behind Walmart in Bryant. It's first time. We've got all these shops and boutiques and everything back there. There's going to be tons of vendors. Santa Claus is going to be out there. Blue House Bakery is going to be doing hot chocolate and stuff. And so it's going to be a kind of a downtown Christmas over in Bryant. So it's from 4 to 7. And there's going to be a tree lighting at 6 p.m. on Saturday. It's right, like I said, right behind Walmart in the Marketplace Shopping Center. Come out, free event. There's going to be vendors and stuff for the kids to hang out with.
Does Bryant have a square per se?
Marketplace?
That's what
that's kind of turned into the downtown area of Bryant. We've never really had that, and so. And you remember the Fergusons who came out? They're the ones that created that entire space, and we've got a ton of business back there. I think the last check there was like
you're back there,
and I'm back there, but there's like 10 or 12 boutiques just that have all gone in, and so they want to do a Marketplace Christmas this year, and so it's gonna be really cool.
That area has significantly grown. I mean, which RJ can speak more to it than myself.
Yeah, we did the show there one time.
I'm trying to get Stray Dog to come over into that area. I told
Stray Dog too.
I said I need Stray Dog's sister,
not a Justin thing.
Yeah, I need Stray Dog's sister to come over and to hang out in Bryant.
You got to run?
I got to run, Hey, one thing, Natural State Wholesale, if you're looking for flooring or if you're looking just for fixtures, they got the entire warehouse. Was in there the other day. They've got fire pits, big, nice fire pits for your outside. Cheap. Compared to what you're going to go to the big box store, you're going to save so much money. You can go online and see everything they've got. Natural State Wholesale.
Countertops are pretty cool too. Those countertops.
Countertops. And by the way, Raj, I got to go. I got to be at Baz's house for the first time since like construction. And I got to see the tile he stole from me on the deck of his back patio.
Yes. He'd love to give it back to you, though.
It looks amazing.
Yeah, well, it does. In most places, I understand.
All right, don't go away. We'll be back in a minute. We're getting raising money.
Hey, it's David Bazzell from my good friends at Bath Fitter. I've been working with Bath Fitter for over a decade now. They're a family-owned business that's been around for over 40 years, and I can vouch for the outstanding work they do. They are the pioneers of the acrylic bath industry. Bath Fitter offers a one-of-a-kind remodeling process that's easy and stress-free. They offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers in all shapes and sizes, and with their seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you can refresh your shower space in no time. They can even convert your existing bath into a shower. And get this, they've had over 2 million installs of fantastic showers and tubs across the South, with thousands of those coming right here in the natural state. At Bath Fitter, they are the manufacturer, installer, and service provider. No subcontractors involved in the process. All are employees of the company, so they own the entire process. Right now, they have an amazing offer. 0 down, 0 payments, 0 interest for 12 months. They understand that families are struggling with high prices, so they are making this special offer to help. Check them out online at bathfitterlittlerock.com and tell them Bazzell sent you.
2026 is about to become the year that you discovered you like the way you look. What makes me say that is this. The Little Rock Athletic Club or the Little Rock Racket Club will let you join for 50% off the joining fee. This offer is good through December 31st. With all the variety they offer, workouts become fun. Your Little Rock Athletic Club or Racket Club invites you, and in 26, people will witness the fitness, and one of those people will be you.
It's not just about selling you a car. You deserve more than just a vehicle. You deserve an experience. This is Mark Miller for Parker Cadillac in Little Rock, and I'm offering you a first-class luxury buying experience no matter what your budget is. From $10,000 to $100,000, we've got something for everybody. All cars are not the same. One look at our inventory and you'll agree. Shop online at parkerpreowned.com and let us give you the first-class buying experience you deserve.
Hey guys, it's Dee Dee from Ava Bella Day Spa. I know you're stuck on what to get her for Christmas. Hey, I got your back, and your legs, and your face, and your arms, and your shoulders, and your neck. How about a relaxation massage or a whole spa package? For $125, she can get a 30-minute facial, a 1-hour massage, and time in our Himalayan salt infrared sauna. Go to avabelladayspha.com. Merry Christmas from Ava Bella Day Spa.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Hi, this is Ted Upshaw from Accountable Roofing and Remodeling. Let us bring our over 30 years of experience to your next project. We are certified shingle masters, licensed, bonded, and insured. Are you one of the thousands of Arkansans who has received a non-renewal notice from your insurance company due to the age or condition of your roof? We can help. We offer multiple financing options, from help with your deductible all the way down for zero down for the entire project. Call today for your free evaluation, 501-621-0500, or visit us at accountablerr.com.
This is David Dunn with Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. We accept all major forms of fleet payments: Holman, Element, Auto Integrate, MK, and more. So for all your commercial fleet service and repair, brakes, PM services, and check engine lights, from Fords to Freightliners, think Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. We will get your equipment back on the road where it belongs. Dealership-level service and expertise from a locally owned family business. That's Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. Exit 7 off of 440.
Don't miss the Arkansas Democrat Gazette Wedding Show, Sunday, January 18th at the State House Convention Center in Little Rock. VIP tickets are available now and include bride t-shirt, tote, swag, custom labels, reserved seating, and early entry into the event. A limited amount of these special tickets are on sale now at arkansasbridalcommunity.com.
Want to see our beautiful faces? Catch Morning Mayhem streaming live every day on YouTube, X, and Facebook. Just search 1037 The Buzz.
Wow, I didn't have to do it. We have recordings to do it for us. Thanks, Josh. Hey, got a short segment here. Yeah. Boy, we just got a check, James Ballou.
Yep. $2,500 from Kelly Greer and Jay Riggs people.
Wow, $2,500.
I'm telling you, we are so grateful for everything, but that assures kids are going to get some help.
Yeah, that's a nice check there.
Now, I know that David Hendricks is putting a check together right now.
All right, so
will they compete against Kelly Greer?
Well, of course, Hendricks will.
Kelly Greer is the best golfer. Kelly Greer
is he really?
Oh, he's a great golfer. He is a fantastic golfer. Self-taught.
Yeah.
By his own hand. And he's part of the group with Steve Brown, David Hendricks, Kelly Greer.
Let's put the pressure on. Put the pressure on.
Hey, Hendricks comes every year, too.
Oh, the Hendrickses are
great. They do.
And they come every year. Great people.
David Jr. just sent me a message. They're coming. They just want to make sure to know who to make check out to.
Now, we have been on the road. This is show, Justin, this is show number 6. Tomorrow will be 7 consecutive road shows, which I think, Rogers, probably ties a record.
And this is the third one in Benton.
Y'all had 8 at one point.
That's right.
Oh, we did do 8 at one point. We did 8.
Y'all been staying in Saline County.
Yeah, well, you know what, too? If Kate likes it, maybe we do once every few weeks out there. We get to see Justin hang out there. Roger has a short walk to the show. We go over there.
I did at 5 o'clock in the morning. Last week we spent both days in Garland County, 3 days here in Saline County. Where were we Monday?
I mean, I'm telling you, I'm just all right.
I know.
We were in Hot Springs, weren't we?
We were in Hot Springs Monday?
I have to go back and look at Farm Bureau. Was that not Monday?
No, that was Thursday. Last Thursday.
They're all running together.
Last Thursday was Farm Bureau, then the charity event for Camo Kids.
I'm just blank.
Where were we Monday?
They all run. Everybody runs together. I hate to say that. It's just what it is. But hey, we're very.
My least favorite segment is, where have we been this past week?
But listen, this is a great cause. Awesome. Salute you, Jane, for doing this for 25 years.
Hey, she started it.
Yes, Tammy Ballou, who also cooked up. Justin, you'd be very impressed with
Arkansas Electric Co-op. That's where we were at the hotel.
At the Marriott. I'm
Yes,
sorry,
at the
Marriott.
Marriott.
That's where we were.
Yeah,
Yeah, oh my
absolutely.
gosh, it feels like that was.
Let me add, Jen, Don Rhodes was from Fleming, stopped by and dropped off a few $100s too, and
As well.
said those Fleming folks get some folks over here.
Awesome. Those were asking. I see some people are asking, what's the Venmo? It's at Toy Troopers. At Toy Troopers. I tell you,
Also on our scroll on our YouTube page, if you're watching, at the very end after the Luxury Pool and Spa tagline, there's the Toy Troopers Venmo.
Yeah, it's. I tell you, that Venmo is so. I've been using so much more Venmo
dangerous.
To be able to pay people for services, or if somebody does a favor for you, or whatever. So easy to do that, you know.
Hey, Debbie Wyman Venmo. Let's see, what else do I do? There's grandkids that get paid Venmo. I get to Zelle my spouse. Zelle spouse.
Zelle.
You've got them all. Absolutely. The only thing I don't do, I don't think I do a Cash App. I don't know.
Well, let's keep it up here the last hour. We also got to come back and play a little Fact or Crap, Justin Moore's favorite game.
Oh, yes.
Hey, be thankful for your blessings today.
Amen.
Hey, you could be in Michigan right now and be the head coach, the former head coach of Michigan, and how his life is turned upside
down. Or you could end
down.
up in Baz's dreams and get get shivved.
You know, I tell people all the time, I've traveled a lot of rough roads, but never that one.
Yeah, he's eating chicken wings right now in his bed with his feet.
Hung out with P. Diddy in his dreams last night, too.
Justin, that P. Diddy's maybe that's what it was.
Oh,
maybe
yeah,
I
got to watch that, man. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, don't forget, we'll be at Oaklawn kicking off the racing season tomorrow, too, to finish off the week. Don't go away, 9 o'clock.
It's the holiday season, which means plenty of time is spent with the family, which is great, but it also means plenty of time traveling. You're sitting on planes, trains, automobiles, and airports, and everywhere in between. And you combine that with the cold weather, guess what? That makes for more of that achy joint pain that you get in your knees, your back, your hips. Let QC Kinetics help you with that. QC Kinetics here in Little Rock believes relief doesn't have to come from surgery or pain pills. They use your body's natural healing abilities to get the job done. QC Kinetics delivers long-term relief, finally, to make this new year a special one. So schedule your free consultation today. It's a great time to do it, and you can make sure you're enjoying that time with the family and not worrying about that achy down. You can use your HSA and FSA for treatment. Call 501-214-5880. That's 501-214-5880. QC Kinetics today.
METrucks.com.
Thanks for listening to 103.7 The Buzz, and here's to the new year.
I appreciate this. Oh, this is beautiful. I can't believe. Thank you. I don't know what to do.
The inmate who escaped from a North Arkansas prison earlier this year will be in court today. Grant Harden escaped from Calico Rock Prison in May. It took nearly 2 weeks before he was found near the prison. He was charged with second-degree escape but pleaded not guilty in June. He is now being held at the Varner Supermax unit. A pretrial hearing is set for today. The full trial is expected to start in February. And on Capitol Hill, the Senate is scheduled to vote on competing health care plans today. Democrats are looking to extend tax credits tied to the Affordable Care Act, while Republicans are looking to create a health savings account, which gives Americans up to $1,500 to spend on health care. It's not clear if either plan will get the 60 votes. I'm Kara Kay's Jessica Rockwell with the Buzz Radio Network.
Catch the Buzz on all our social media platforms, presented by Luxury Pool and Spa in Conway and Russellville. It's hot tub season at Luxury Pool and Spa, online at luxurypoolarkansas.com.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
After a few clouds this morning, it's going to be a mostly sunny Thursday with a high of 57, maybe a little breezy with a south-southwest wind of 10 to 15 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear and cool down to 41. Tomorrow, mostly sunny with a high of 62, but it will start turning colder this weekend. With the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
I'm Trey Reed from the Wild Side on 103.7 The Buzz. Join me and Mark Hedrick Tuesday nights at 7 for the Wild Side.
Brought to you by West Rock Landing at Lake Maumelle, Trader Bill's Outdoors, Battery Outfitters, All About Tire and Brake, Tammy Chase Insurance, Edwards Food Giant, and Crane Chevrolet.
Hey, it's David BAZZEL for Luxury Pool and Spa. Can you feel it in the air? Oh, I can. It's hot tub season, and I love my hot tub from Luxury Pool and Spa. You can too. They have Fantasy and Caldera hot tubs in stock and ready for delivery. Luxury Pool and Spa also carries Serona Spa chemicals and frog systems. I use both in my hot tub. You gotta have them. Luxury Pool and Spa also has Pollywood Adirondack outdoor furniture for sitting around your fire pit with family and friends. And now is also a great time to start planning for your new pool. It's a major investment, and having a pool company that you can trust is a big key. Luxury Pool and Spa owners Jeremy and Shane Lawson build the pool themselves from start to finish. The Lawson family has been doing this for 50 years. They are trained pros who specialize in custom in-ground concrete pools with tanning ledges, grottos, infinity edges, automated pools, and more. It's a remarkable 5 decades of trustworthy pool building. Live the life of luxury with Luxury Pool and Spa in Conway and Russellville. Check them out online at luxurypoolarkansas.com.
Do you need health insurance? Open enrollment for the Arkansas Health Insurance Marketplace is happening now. Do you have questions about plans and coverage or need help with enrollment? Visit myarinsurance.com to connect with an Arkansan waiting to help at no cost to you. Open enrollment ends January 15th, but enroll by December 15th for coverage starting January 1st. Find help today at myarinsurance.com.
Arkansas's larger-than-light experience is back with a holiday twist. It's time to let it glow, let it glow, let it glow with Glow Wilds at the Little Rock Zoo. Join us from November to January when dazzling lights and holiday magic come alive after dark. Discover a joyous new season with brand new installations that mix Animal Kingdom adventures with winter wonderlands. Glow Wilds at the Little Rock Zoo is merrier and brighter than ever. Presented by Be Well Arkansas Department of Health. Get your tickets now at littlerockzoo.com.
Hi folks, it's Chris Zender here at Frank Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sherwood. When you're in the market for a new Dodge Chrysler Jeep or Ram, we hope you give us a chance to earn your business. Here's some things to consider. Fletcher Dodge has been family-owned dealer here in Sherwood for over 25 years. We know how to take care of our customers to keep them coming back. Every Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram dealer pays the same price for their vehicles. It's the dealer that makes the difference. We'll give you the best deal up front. No haggling, no arguing. We make it easy to buy a new vehicle, and we'll pay you more for your trade-in. Compare our deal to anybody's, and you'll buy from us. Come see us today for the deal of a lifetime on new Dodge Chrysler Jeep or Ram. At Frank Fletcher Dodge, you'll always get the best price, the lowest finance rate, and more for your trade. And we promise you a hassle-free buying experience. We want to be your dealer for life. Shop Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood before you buy anywhere else. Just tell us what you're looking for and we'll make you a deal. Come see us in person at Fletcher Dodge on Warden Road in Sherwood or shop online at FletcherDeals.com.
Oaklawn is here for when you want real action, and the wait is over. Live racing is back. Every weekend brings big moments, big crowds, and your chance to feel the thrill of a big win. The holiday racing season begins Friday, December 12th, and runs through January 4th. Then, the excitement returns with the classic racing season, January 30th through May 2nd. It's racing, it's winning, it's everything you've been waiting for. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hey, Dad, I gotta come clean about something.
Okay.
I only paid for a brand new Hyundai Tucson.
Oh, you might be on the naughty list.
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on all Hyundai Tucson, Tucson Hybrid, Santa Fe, or Santa Fe Hybrid models. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Offer ends January 2nd. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem.
For 400 years, that work has kept us down. Took a whole lot of time.
So, Roger Scott, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios.
Now we up in the big league, getting out there in the back. Long as we live, it's you and me, baby.
Here is David BAZZEL, Roger.
That's the theme song for the Jeffersons. You really need help.
And just because the theme song don't make it not true.
All right, it is 9:06 on this Thursday, December 11th. Yeah, sixth straight day on the road. We'll wrap up the 7th with our appearance at Oaklawn tomorrow, the opening of racing season. I should know off the top of my head what year it is. It's like 110, the 110th
year. Is it 06? Is that when they started?
I think that's right.
So
6 days on the road and we finish.
So think about this, Roger. Farm Bureau last Thursday, Camel's Kids Friday, Electric Co-ops Monday, Little Piggy and Little Piggy SoCo Tuesday, Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union yesterday.
Piggy.
What'd I say?
Little Piggies.
Little Piggy.
Little
This
Piggy.
Little Piggy. This Little Piggy and also Stray Dog. And then we got Alcoa yesterday, Toy Troopers today, and Oaklawn tomorrow.
So what is that three different counties?
Yeah. So anyway, good time.
7 days, three counties.
We enjoy getting out and doing it, and we love coming to the people. And listen, we
love coming to the people. Popeye just was here. Popeye, I'm sorry I missed you.
Popeye dropped off $100.
I had the potty.
Earl Hammonds, who came out to Poland and gave Justin a bunch of Razorback gear, and he's a member of the Touchdown Club.
Thank you, Earl.
He gave $150.
Yeah, thank you, Earl.
So keep giving it.
He did. It's now hanging up in my office.
Oh, very nice, very nice. Yeah. Appreciate them. Here's one that says. Also, we need to talk about Bill Ingram and his tournament this week. It starts tonight in honor of Coach Rip. Remember Coach Rip?
I do.
Yeah, we're doing a basketball tournament in his honor tonight and this weekend. We'll talk about that coming up. We need to play a little Factor Crap first. Let's get a contestant. Josh, what are we playing for Factor Crap?
Heck yeah. Let's do it.
Evanescence tickets.
Okay.
Evanescence.
Okay, going to be a great concert. I'm not sure when that is.
July
I know they just
11th.
announced it. July 11th. If you want to have tickets to Evanescence, call now, 661-1037. Do want to thank Arkansas Municipal Equipment right out there in Poland, down the street from Justin, opened in 2014 by Daniel and Vanessa Ellison. They also have their Highway 270 grill right beside it. But if you need any help with the refuse or recycling, they can do it. Their equipment is the best. Garbage trucks, front loaders, side loaders, you name it. They'll take care of it. 661-1037. Let's go ahead and hit that open if we can, Josh.
Is it fact or is it crap? You decide. Fact or crap is brought to you by Arkansas Municipal Equipment, founded by Daniel and Vanessa Ellison over 10 years ago. They specialize in refuge, sweeper, and recycle equipment. Find out more at ametrucks.com.
Justin, you were saying something?
Yeah, I was going to say one of my good friends asked how he could send in money for Coach for Kids. Do you guys have a clue?
For Channel 7? I don't know. We'll call Melinda and ask her that. I'm not sure how Channel 7 is handling it, but I'll find out during the. Wow.
What is it?
All right.
What is
Family Market?
Family Market, Summerwood Partners.
Just delivered a check for $2,500. $2,500. Wow. They had to answer Riggs, $2,500.
They answered Riggs. That's right. David Hendricks Jr. just dropped that off, and knowing what David Hendricks Sr. Was thinking, that that's just a chip. That's just a
very
chip.
Nice.
That's very nice.
So $5,000 just from two people right there, two organizations.
Absolutely. Thank you both. You know what? But
hey, the $100, the $20,
even the $150 is just in people dropping off $40 in cash.
Yeah,
that's a tremendous, because that's what they can do.
That's right.
And that's all that matters, and we sure do appreciate it. And so do the families here.
That's right, especially the kids that are going to be affected.
That you're going to be helping. Absolutely. Thank you,
Josh,
so much.
Who is our contestant, please?
Rob is on line 1.
Rob, good morning. How are you?
Wow.
Good morning, guys. How y'all doing?
We're doing good. All right, here we go. I'm going to throw out some statements, and they're either fact or crap. Let Justin or Roger give you their opinion, and then you have to give me yours. You get 2 out of 3 right, you're going to see Evanescence.
Good luck, caller person.
Here we go. The 1965 TV show, A Charlie Brown Christmas, actually killed aluminum tree sales in the United States when viewers became more interested in real trees. Is that fact or crap, Roger Scott? Because of the show,
What is
Christmas.
an aluminum tree?
That's the old silver
You've never
shiny.
seen that?
Yeah, that's the old in the 50s and 60s.
I bet out there in Moore Valley, they cut them all down.
Yeah, it's just a silver tree.
It was in paper sleeves. Each branch was in. Some of them rotated with lights on the bottom.
Yeah, it's just really a fake.
You know what? I don't.
What do you think, Roger?
I'm going to say it increased the sale of aluminum trees.
I think it increased, even though the show. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I don't remember them saying anything.
Just more fact or crap?
I'm going to go with Raj because I have no knowledge of any of this.
Right. All right. What's your caller's name? I just forgot already.
Caller person.
Rob.
Right. Thank you.
Yep. Rob, what you going to go? Listen, these guys didn't sound as sure of themselves.
Yeah, I'm not 100%, Rob. I think it's a trick question. As I think about it more, which is tough.
Let me repeat it.
Yeah, okay.
The 1965 TV show Charlie Brown Christmas killed aluminum tree sales in the U.S. Viewers became more interested in real trees after this was aired.
You know what? Well, let's go for it, Rob. Let's say that's a fact.
All right, Rob, what you going to go?
I'm going to say fact. Let's go fact.
All right. The 1965 TV show Charlie Brown Christmas killed aluminum tree sales in the U.S. because viewers became more interested in real trees is a fact.
All right, there it is. Fantastic.
What happened, Justin, was Charlie Brown in the whole show basically hammered fake trees.
I don't recall that.
Yeah, it hammered fake trees, and it literally destroyed aluminum tree sales for decades.
Not in the housing project.
How about that?
There were no real trees in the project.
People started going real trees more. Yeah,
I don't remember him hammering the aluminum.
Yeah.
I've never known them to be aluminum.
Yeah, well, it's sure it's the look of it too. I'm sure that the base of it's aluminum and the way it looks is aluminum. I'm sure
everything was silver.
I thought it was metal.
Well, I'm not sure. I'm sure.
Yeah, we called them aluminum trees, is what they were. But I don't remember the cartoon doing that.
So I'm gonna have to go back and watch it too. Yeah, Debbie says she remembers it over here.
Are you talking about that was Charlie Brown, like the cartoon?
Charlie Brown cartoon. They made.
Wow. Maybe you'll watch that, and the next thing you know, the lady you tried to kill, you'll take out and get her a tree.
Well, I remember now because Jessica,
the couple, Rod.
Right.
It wasn't just a lady; it was a couple.
It was a couple. Jessica tried to give me a Charlie Brown Christmas tree, and it was a little wimpy.
That's what it is.
And so that was, I think, that's part of that story. They didn't need a fancy tree; they just had a little, real tree that wasn't very impressive, but it was real.
I guess I did not even go that deep into Charlie Brown Christmas
until I read that.
But we do have a little Charlie Brown Christmas tree that we've put out for years as well, as far as the decorations. I don't know if we've done that this year or not. But anyway.
One more, and you get the tickets. You ready?
Come on, good luck, caller Rob.
Let's go.
The word Chihuahua
means
fearsome lizard dog in the Aztec language. The word Chihuahua means fearsome lizard dog in the Aztec language. Fact or crap, Roger?
Ben, I got to tell you, when by the grace of God, I no longer do it, but when I was heavy into marijuana distribution, some of the best red bud frosty top weed we called a dude wanted 4 fingers of some Chihuahua.
Okay. So, is that fact or crap, Roger?
That's crap.
Justin Moore, is it fact or crap that Chihuahua means...
repeat that one more time for me. Sorry.
The word Chihuahua means fearsome lizard dog in the Aztec language. What is a Chihuahua, Roger?
Chihuahua. It's a doggy.
It's a little bitty dog.
It's a little bitty, Chihuahua. It's a little Chihuahua.
Yeah. Lizard.
And you said, Roger,
I say it's slang for 4 fingers of frosty top red.
So you say it's crap.
Yeah, I'm saying it's crap.
All right, what do you say, Justin?
Get you some frosty top.
I have no idea.
That's right.
I'll say crap though.
He's got 2 chances to make 3. So
that's right.
All
right, Rob. What's the answer for the tickets?
I'm gonna say crap.
All right, come
on.
All right. The word Chihuahua means fearsome lizard dog in the Aztec language is crap. You are correct. It does not mean that at all.
That's what it is. But what we just did was order a half a pound of a frosted top red bud California sesame.
All right, buddy, you're going to see Evanescence. Congratulations.
Way to go, dude. Congratulations.
Here's exactly what I did. I cheated off of Raj.
That's okay.
That's quite all right.
Answers.
That's quite all right.
Thanks to Arkansas Municipal Equipment. Appreciate them. Daniel and Vanessa Ellison, good folks out there in Poland. I did want to make mention, too, again, the Charles Ripley Holiday Showcase schedule starts tonight. Josh, I know you know Bill Ingram, too. He's the guy who was the mastermind behind Real Deal in the Rock, Real Deal on the Hill, brought some of the biggest names in the history of basketball to Arkansas. They're doing this to honor Coach Ripley and Raj and Justin. I presume you guys remember Coach Rip. Used to win all those state championships at Parkview all the years.
Right.
Hall versus Mills girls tonight at 5. Central versus Hall boys 6:30. North Little Rock versus Mill is at 8. And then they got Friday and Saturday going on. So, and I presume Raymond A. Cooper Arena.
2A, they ought to have Poen because we're going to win the state championship this year. I guarantee it.
I like it. Oh, by the way, all the games are played at Mills. So you feeling good about the team, huh? Well, you want to go? You got to go ahead and claim it.
Yeah, our best player is averaging over 30 points a game.
Oh wow, that's big time. What was your best player when you won state back in your day? What was the average for the best player scoring?
We were different. We played kind of like the '90s Razorbacks. We had a bunch of guys that scored.
Yeah.
X amount of points. So our top 3 guys scored like 15, 16, 17 a game.
Right.
I averaged about 8. The next guy averaged about 8.
So everybody contributed.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
It was kind of like that. So, but yeah, this team is really, really good. Not because my daughter's on it, but they're good, man. They haven't lost a game. They lost, I think, 2 games last year.
Will you go to those games, son? Will you have a chance when you're in town to see them play?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
My daughter. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the boys. You were talking about the girls this whole time.
I thought you were talking about the girls. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the boys. I got
Why
you.
would I talk about the boys? I have all girls.
Well, because we were talking about most of the guys on the tournament. Most of those are guys teams. They do have some girl players, but I thought you were talking about your team.
I was listening to the show last night with Rainwater. They have girls teams too. Like they should have had Poen. And I'm not just saying that because I'm biased. I'm just telling you, we're going to win the state championship this year.
What?
You call on your show. What about the boys?
What are you
your
saying?
boys,
Do you want to hang it up preemptively? Hang it up.
Hang it up. Yeah.
I'm just telling you. I mean, it's going to happen.
All right, talk
how good the boys team? Are they?
How good old boys?
They're really good. I don't know if they're good enough to win the state championship, but they're really good.
Yeah, it'll be a fun year at Poen then if that's the case, going to the games there. Yeah, no, I know you would go see your daughter. I thought you were talking about the boys, but either way,
no, well, you know me when I'm talking sports in high school, it's all girls.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
listen,
that's what I have. You know,
you got one of the best.
Ella's shooting over 40% from the 3 this year.
Yeah,
she needs more playing time. I mean, in my opinion. But
Coach, you listening?
Let's go to
probably is, and that's probably gonna hurt her. But
there it goes.
She does. I mean, she deserves it. She's played her ass off. So
let's go to the. Do we still have Harley there, Josh?
Would you say?
Harley's been waiting there for a
Justin.
while.
You're all terrible. No, stop.
Harley, what's up, bud? No, Harley's not there. Sorry.
He's there.
Oh, Harley, what's up?
This is going back to days of old where I would sit on the line for an hour and a half, 2 hours to get through.
That's all right, Harley. Glad you're with us. What's up?
I got tired of waiting yesterday and I hung up. Work had to come first.
Sorry, buddy. Go ahead. What's up?
I want to say something about your trip, your dream last night.
Okay.
Dude, you've got to lay off the Ambien. Your inner Andrew Dice Clay is starting to come out.
I've never taken Ambien. I heard that Ambien. I've never taken.
Isn't that what Tiger was on?
Is it?
Was it? I don't know. Was that what he crashed in?
I've heard Ambien can do crazy things.
Your inner Dice Clay is coming out. Hickory dickory dock. Stop taking
Ambien.
All right, I'm gonna give you a little education lesson, and leading into that, I'm gonna pose a question to Justin, being his wife's from Houma and a Cajun coon ass. But first, I've got a rant. I never knew Craig O'Neill was racist until he started pronouncing Texas. Now, I take offense to that. I'm a crossbreed. I'm half Texan. Yeah, I'm half Texan. I'm half coon ass.
Yeah, it's judgment free here, Harley. Judgment free. We judge.
I know, but I grew up in Shreveport. My daddy was Texan. My mama was a coon ass. So I'm a crossbred Texan ass. That is the proper pronunciation. Now, Justin, your wife, Houma, correct?
He said crossbreed.
Your wife's from Houma, Justin. Where is the Mason-Dixon line for the Cajun Coon-ass country in the state of Louisiana?
It's Shreveport.
Nope, you're wrong. Alexandria. That is.
You don't know. You don't know what I know. You don't know what I know.
I grew up there. I was raised there. Alexandria, Louisiana is the cutoff for the Cajuns. Anything above the Alexandria Mason-Dixon line, they consider you a Yankee coon-ass.
Okay.
Now,
all right.
stepping back to yesterday morning.
Okay, sir.
Stepping back to yesterday morning, the correct pronunciation is Thibodeau. It is northeast of Houma by about 10 miles. But the
we know where it is. I brought it up because Trey Reed said Thibodeau, and Trey's a learned man, so when he says something.
I thought he was joking when he did that yesterday.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't take it as anything other than I didn't get to ask before he left. Is that the correct pronunciation?
Thibodeau.
I trust Trey.
The H is silent in Thibodeau, guys. Anyway, I'm going to get off here. Y'all have a great day, great week.
Thanks, Harley. Appreciate it.
And the PH is silent in elephant.
There you go. Roger, Michelle Wilson, $100.
Thank you, Michelle Wilson.
Yes, thank you so much.
$100. Thank you very much. That is a thick check. Is that 2 checks? Did she put 2 checks together, maybe?
We'll continue to take money here.
Felt like it. Okay.
Also, Venmo at Toy Troopers.
Thank you, Michelle.
Easy way to remember to give. We're here. I want to thank Funtown RV for having a nice RV for us to be in all day, or at least during the show.
Sure.
They'll be here all day today and tomorrow. The Blues will. So
6 to 6, Baz.
6 to 6. Yeah. And so either come by and drop something off or go help them out there. 661-1037 is the number if you want to be a part of the show.
So thankful to everybody that has stopped by so far. And again, listen, I've got haircuts here, and I can leave these here as well. So if somebody wants to come by and wants to get an MVP haircut, these are like $50 easy. Good to the end of the year.
All right, don't blurt on this, Roger.
Okay.
This is for Justin or Josh. Justin, are you still there?
Now, let me do this.
Justin, are you still there? I think we lost Justin. No,
Yeah,
Josh, are you still there?
I didn't want to blurt.
Okay, can you name me? And I know you know the answer to this, Roger. So don't blurt. Josh, who is the old? We're talking about Phillip Rivers being 44.
Yeah.
Who is the oldest quarterback to ever appear in an NFL game?
Who is the
oldest? Yeah, you know who it is.
Sure.
Can you give me a year?
1975, and I'll even give you the name of the team.
Give him the team.
You know the team?
Sure.
Who's
I think
the
I
team?
do. Yeah.
Who's the team?
Raiders.
Raiders is correct.
I don't know.
And
Hold on. Let's see what else.
I think he'll recognize the name. I think he'll recognize the name, but he may not be familiar. But I bet he goes, yeah, the name sounds.
How old was he?
That was what I was going to give you a chance to ask.
Very good. We'll do
I'll give you.
So he was the oldest?
Yeah, I'm going to say, who was second? Who was second
oldest?
Second oldest to ever appear in an NFL game as a quarterback.
Brady.
Second.
Who? Brady is correct.
Yeah.
Tom Brady's number 2
his last Super Bowl would be
2022.
Really?
And then, of course, now, Phillip Rivers gets in there. He'll tie Steve DeBerg, 44, Warren Moon, 44, Vinny Testaverde, 44.
Right. I've got 3 numbers in my head for this guy you're talking about.
The winner?
Yeah.
The oldest. Give us his name first.
You just told me.
You just went blank on it?
Just give me the initials.
G.
Oh, my.
You just went blank. GB.
Oh, George Blanda.
George Blanda is correct.
Blanda.
That's okay.
Good Lord. I'm going to say he was 48.
48 is correct. Ring the bell, Josh.
My guess was also
48. So do you recognize the name George Blanda?
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I didn't know he played for the Raiders. I couldn't tell you anything about him.
He was quarterback.
Yeah.
He did a lot.
I remember Roger back when we were obviously we were teenagers back then, but I remember seeing George Blanda. Man, he was
he like 44? What was his number?
He was an old looking. If you look at Brady at 45 and you look at Blanda at 48, they look completely different.
Yeah,
Tom Brady still looks like he's in his late 30s. Blanda looked like he was 50.
A little bit different,
looks like
a little bit different.
And in a different time. That's exactly
right.
Yeah,
Brady's image is a big part of like who he is. So I think I don't think George Blanda is protecting the image quite like Tom Brady is.
Well, when you look back and see that Blanda started his career in 1949 with the Chicago Bears, and he finished it in 1975 with the Raiders. You go, wowza. And he is in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I'm trying to look and see. I don't remember his. Was it 22?
Who?
George Blanda. What was his number?
This is for Josh. Josh, I want you to tell me all the quarterbacks that are over the age of 40 who have played since 2020. Go.
Aaron Rodgers.
Correct.
Tom Brady.
Correct.
So when did Philip Rivers retire? Was it 4 years ago?
4 years. I think it was 5. I think it was 20.
It is not Phillip
He did
Rivers.
not make it to 40.
It is not Phillip Rivers. Okay.
2020. I'm trying. So I've got. How many are there?
There are 3. 1.
So I've got 2.
3. That's
I've
right.
got 2.
I expect you to get this one.
Since the year
2020.
Hold on. It happened in 2020?
He was 42 in 2020 when he retired.
Oh, my goodness.
Josh, I'm shocked if you don't get this.
Hold on.
Let
me
You
keep
can
talking.
hit yourself upside
I'm
the
trying
head.
to think.
I'm stalling for you. Just don't listen to me.
Hold on. Hold on.
Thank you. Number 16 for Blanda.
Yeah, listen. Either I can keep talking or we have silence. You're going,
All right,
hold on.
yeah, fine. What team?
Yeah. So let me give you a
Carson
hint.
Palmer.
Let me give you a hint. This guy threw for a ton
Drew
of
Brees.
yardage. Thank you. I knew that. Yeah. I give you something. Yeah. So it's Drew Brees since 2020, Aaron Rodgers, and Tom Brady are the 3 that have been in their 40s. And Roger, you think about that. You go back. Let me see if Roger can get this one.
Go with the win.
Besides George Blanda, there was another quarterback in the 70s that went to age 42.
Was he with the Raiders?
No, he was not. 1976, the complete other side of the country. It's about as far away as you can get from L.A.
Okay. Was that was he with the Giants?
No, go south, my friend. Go south as far as you can go.
Okay.
You sound like Denzel. Okay.
All right. Okay.
No,
all right.
Actually, he was not.
Was he a Louisiana boy?
But no, you were on the right track with the right team. It wasn't.
Oh, got it. Give me his initials.
E.M.
E.N. Earl Morrill.
That's exactly right.
We have,
in your face.
We have missed one, according to the D3 Auto Sales text line.
Who's that?
So Joe Flacco turned 40 earlier this year. On January 16th, Joe Flacco turned the group. I'm sure the research is a little dated. So, Flacco is 40.
Okay, so add him on. So he would have hit 40 this year by him. I didn't think about him. He was not on this list because I don't think it said 40. I think they just started at 41. So there you go. There's an.
Man, I remember Blanda. I mean, we're talking about. He had one bar. Somebody pointed out number 16. I remember it now. It was gray, cold, grass, helmets, better protection if you put a Yeti cup on your head.
Oh my gosh,
dude! I mean, it was like the helmets that you'd find here at Walmart for kids.
Wow! And did you see? I just got an article from our buddy Steve Qualls. Said there was a 28-year-old player from the NFL that just was going 130 miles an hour down an Arkansas highway, and the state police had to get him, had to pursue him. His name is Dylan Mitchell. I don't recognize who he is, but wow. I'm telling you, you're going 130 miles an hour.
Football or basketball?
Football. I'll say, he said apparently played in the NFL. He's currently signed with the Canadian Football League, Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Yeah. I'm telling you, you go 130 miles. You're going to jail.
The Mustang on US 63. Where's US 63?
Unless you're Myles Garrett, apparently, and you're not.
There you go. That is true. All right, we are out here in the Bryant parking lot of Walmart, exit 123, raising monies for kids here. $2,300. There's some more $100 bills coming in. I love it. Thank you, sir. You get a T-shirt when you give those as well.
Yes.
2,300 kids that need toys. This Christmas. That's what all the money goes to today. If you can't be by here today or tomorrow, make sure and go to Venmo at Toy Troopers and give what you can. Don't go away, 9:30.
Little tin horns and little toy drums, rooty toot toots and rubber tum-tums, curly head dolls, elephant boats and kitty cars too. Oh, Santa Claus is coming to town. Oh yeah.
Centennial Bank presents Dan Hampton each week on Morning Mayhem. Centennial Bank. Strength is no accident. You work hard for your money. Keep it secure at Centennial Bank. Member FDIC.
This is SportsCenter.
Tuesday and Wednesday were the first days in over a month without college or pro football happening, so football makes its welcome return tonight at 7:15 on Amazon Prime Video as the Falcons take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 4 games left to go. The Bucs and the Carolina Panthers are tied at 7-6 overall in the NFC South. Carolina and Tampa will meet 2 more times in week number 16, which is next week, and week number 18, which is the final week of the season. It looks like an elite slugger is on the move. Sources tell ESPN's Jeff Passan that the Orioles are finalizing a 5-year, $155 million deal with Pete Alonso, the former Mets first baseman. Alonso hit .272 last year with 38 home runs and 126 runs driven in. This past August, the 5-time All-Star became the Mets' all-time leader in home runs. Despite that, the Mets did not even make him an offer. I'm
from
Josh
the
Neighbors
Fletcher
for the
Weather
Buzz Radio
Center
Network.
with KARK's Pat Walker.
Mostly sunny today with a high of 57 this afternoon and a southerly wind up to 15 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear, a little bit of a breeze overnight, and not too terribly cold. We'll have a low of 41. Friday, we'll get up to 62 degrees, but a cold front coming through will start making it colder for the weekend. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Are you hungry? Something new, $25, all you can eat, sushi rolls, soup, salad, Benihana rice. Come at Benihana's Monday through Thursday.
Hey, it's Randy Rainwater from Drive Time Sports. Thursday, Rick Schaefer and I have a great show planned for you. Neil Atkinson from Bet Saracen. Kevin Hoop Scoop McPherson from Hogville.net. Trey Biddy thanks to Chris Crane Hyundai and Genesis of Conway. And the legend, Coach Nolan Richardson. Thanks to Arkansas Municipal Equipment. See you Thursday on 103.7 The Buzz.
This is David Bazzell for my bank, Simmons Bank. I love the fact that Simmons Bank started in Pine Bluff way back in 1903 with a little over $3,000 in deposits, and over the last 122 years, they've grown to 6 states, 200 locations, and $27 billion in assets. But the best thing is, they've never forgotten where home is. They're committed to helping Arkansans reach their dreams. Whether it's a home loan or money for home improvements, Simmons Bank wants to help. They can turn the equity in your home into a line of credit or help take your business to the next level. Just start by going online and opening an account at SimmonsBank.com. It's that simple. And if you haven't noticed, Simmons Bank is in the community because they live where you live. Simmons Bank Arena in North Little Rock, Simmons Bank Field at War Memorial Stadium, and Simmons Bank Field and Pavilions at UAPB. Just some of the venues that Simmons Bank supports. And congrats to Simmons for hosting the second Simmons Bank Championship presented by Stevens at Pleasant Valley Country Club. Another outstanding job. Well done. And if you haven't noticed, I am proud to call Simmons Bank my bank.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Scrumptious holiday food. If you give in, you get out to either the Little Rock Athletic Club or Racket Club. 50% off the joining fee from now till December 31st. And in the year 26, people will witness the fitness.
This is David Dunn with Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. We accept all major forms of fleet payments. Holman, Element, Auto Integrate, MK, and more. So for all your commercial fleet service and repair, brakes, PM services, and check engine lights, from Fords to Freightliners, think Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. We will get your equipment back on the road where it belongs. Dealership-level service and expertise from a local Arkansas truck and trailer. Exit 7 off of 440.
'Tis the season. Shop your holiday needs at Fort Thompson. Great selection of hunting and outdoor apparel. Pistols, rifles, shotguns, boots, waders, and gun safes. Fort Thompson's in Sherwood or FortThompson.com.
This is Quinn Grovey, and you're listening to Morning Mayhem on 103.7 The Buzz.
You're a rich girl, and you're going too far, 'cause you know it don't matter
anyway.
You can rely on the
Okay,
old man's money.
9:36. Oh, Justin Moore's back. Jam, did you figure it out?
I have no idea why that just happened.
So you went off the air for about 25 minutes. We didn't know if you were using the bathroom or dozed off or what, or taking care of putting out a fire.
Josh, validate me.
Joshua,
I've been texting
I
you
believe
for 20 minutes.
I believe you. What was it? So, yeah, so just went off the air.
I have no idea what was going on.
But you figured it out. Which is awesome.
We did. Thanks to Josh. It wasn't me.
Well, you know what's great, Josh. RJ was telling me yesterday, because you had told me about the story about at the state championship that you were having an issue. You called RJ, and sometimes it takes a phone call. Sometimes it takes a little, maybe a second. Yeah. That brain to sort of figure it out, and I love it when that happens. That's when I tell Roger if Roger's having an issue, or we're having an issue somewhere.
Collusion.
Hey, collusion. That's right. Team collusion.
It's all about collusion.
Got big money coming in.
Here's the thing: Chris Walker with Fence Brokers just walked in, and what he did was what you see in mob movies.
Yes.
Things that
cash.
He brought in an envelope.
A cash.
You know what? He just gave his vig.
Wow.
He gave his vig.
Wow. He didn't want to say how much it is.
Sorry, Chris.
It's substantial.
It's substantial,
wow.
And it's cash
he's such
money.
A good guy.
Oh, he's a fantastic guy.
Justin, Chris is such a good guy. He's in the Softball Hall of Fame, and he's been an advertiser with the show forever, but he's been off for a few months, 6 months. And he said, "Listen, I'm ready to come back." And he said graffiti's his mine when I come back. He's the one who's basically single-handed. He sponsored graffiti for I don't know how many years.
He picked it up when football was over, and we made it graffiti, and we appreciate him. So, folks, listen again. We didn't do graffiti this week because we were on the road. But when we started back up, let's give it our all again, because we haven't heard from Joseph Pinion. We haven't heard from Josh's parents in a while.
Yes.
We haven't heard from oh my God, so many. We need them all to call back.
Also, we got to give props to Kate and Amy, both from SoCo. Yeah. This little piggy and Stray Dog made a sizable contribution through
wonderful
Venmo.
Thank you so
nice.
much.
Thanks,
Thank
Kate.
you, ladies.
Very nice. And
thank you, Mrs. Moore. Thank you, Miss Amy.
I love it when stores come together. It's just inclusion in all ways.
Listen, it's huge. It's a huge deal when you come by here and you see this. We're just so thankful that people listen enough to us to come by and do that.
What do you think, James Ballou? What do you think so far?
Hey, listen.
Good start to the morning?
Good start. We're being blessed. And I tell you, these kids need it, and we need it. And just y'all let me do this real quick. I can't tell you two guys.
Oh, James, you're good, buddy. Listen, we're blessed that you and your wife been putting this thing on forever.
You guys are the one doing the work.
That's right.
We're glad we get to be a part of it, buddy. That's all it is. We're blessed. We are. Well, we appreciate you.
We love you.
We appreciate you too. He's so overcome with emotion. He's got to walk. He just walked off.
He couldn't talk.
Josh, so
Listen,
he couldn't. Yeah, he did.
He's the one.
Years.
Y'all the ones that got to hand it out.
I remember doing did y'all do one time like 15, 20 a banquet? I think I emceed a banquet.
Is that right?
Yeah.
For this?
Yeah, for this like 20 years ago.
Before it was
I'm sure
like this? That's a great point.
I mean, it just goes how far this goes back. I think we've got somebody on line one, Josh. We'll go ahead and take it. Is it Don?
Yep.
Don, good morning. What can we do for you?
Well, I've got a question for you. Who is the oldest high school player in Arkansas? He was the oldest player ever to play high school football in Arkansas. Do you know who that is, Dave?
I do not know the story. I don't know the story here.
High school?
Was it recent or was it a long time ago?
He's still playing today.
He's still playing today.
He's the oldest high school football player?
Tell us. We do not know.
Chance Norman, Village Academy.
Chance Norman, Village. How old is he?
34? Is he 30?
David, you did at the high school playoff games. Your halftime, Village Academy.
Oh, it's the fake name. It's the fake guy.
It didn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Okay.
So what it is, Josh, I even had a chance to.
What the hell is he
on
talking
PBS.
about?
So Justin and Josh, they're apparently.
Thanks,
There's
Don.
somebody, and I got to go back and watch.
I'll tell you what it is. Here it is, in a nutshell. These guys back in the day would the
years ago.
Newspapers would ask you to call in your scores.
Yes.
And evidently, when these sports guys would be calling in, they had no idea. The newspapers had no idea who these schools were. They were just taking down names and everything. So the two guys colluded together. Two other sports guys colluded together. They came up with a name, and that player. That is either the principal or the head coach or something. They switched his name. They used the first name and last name. The star player scored forever and ever and ever.
Every week it would be in the newspaper.
And they put those scores and that stuff in again. Who's your player of the game? And they made this up because nobody paid attention to it.
So that went on for, I think maybe, was it 2 seasons or one season?
I saw it on your hat. You'll see it again on your PBS halftime.
Yeah, Arkansas PBS did a story on it. I haven't had a chance to see it. I've seen it done in another
It's great. It's a fun story.
But they had this thing going on for at least a year, and people they would laugh their heads off because they would wake up the next morning in the paper.
It's in the paper.
And there it would be.
And nobody said a word about it.
Nobody checked it. Nobody said, who is this now? What?
Because
they
relied on these guys to call in and give their names and stats and all that.
Yeah.
So it's very good, very good.
Yeah.
It's not unlike at first I thought it was going to be that story where the Arkansas Razorback walk-on got on or whatever it was, snuck a jersey. And
That was a great story, too.
But thank you for calling, sir.
Hey, a couple things. Today on this day in history, 51, Joe DiMaggio announces his retirement. Justin, his streak, first of all, his lifetime batting average was .325, Joe DiMaggio. He was Hollywood. Jeez. He married Marilyn Monroe. And he had a hitting streak of 56 games, which still stands today. And it looks like it will never be broken. I mean, the closest anybody's come, I think, was Pete Rose at 44.
That would be very hard.
Yeah, 50. It makes you realize how tough it really was to see how the game's been going on this long. Nobody's come close to 56. So that was one. The other one, Roger, I didn't realize Sam Cooke. I remember him being shot to death. I didn't know the circumstances behind it. It was the Hacienda Motel in L.A.
By his son, or am I
mistaken? No, it was a hotel manager.
Well,
no, it was
Marvin Gaye's dad killed. Yeah, Marvin Gaye's dad killed him on his birthday.
Okay. Yeah, that was what it was. Okay.
But I didn't realize that was in '64. And listen, he was still doing hits all the way up to '63.
I think he was naked or just had a robe on.
Yeah, and apparently
like
the manager thought that he was coming after her, and he apparently been keeping a woman in his.
And his final words?
I don't know.
You shot me.
You shot, and he killed him. Yeah. And he was I didn't realize, Roger, he was still writing hits.
Yeah.
You look at his body of work, Justin, and Cupid, Only 16, Wonderful World, Chain Gang, Twisting the Night Away. Those were all just a year or two before he was killed.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
Did he do Change Is Gonna Come?
Yeah, Change Is Gonna Come, which is a powerful song. Yeah, I did.
I didn't hear it.
Okay,
thank you.
You're back. Well, you didn't have to get the buddy.
I wanted to, thank you guys, Funtown, for providing this. I mean, this is awesome. Y'all seen, and Custom Signs that did all of our digital. Walmart for allowing us to be here. The Marines for coming out and helping us.
They're out here. The Marines are here.
They're going to help us today. I met the sergeant the other day. Great guy. They're here, willing to help us in any way.
Well, that's awesome.
Tammy.
Awesome.
I mean, it's. There's so many people that never get even noticed, but there's a lot of people doing this.
So we got to go to break in just a minute. But I don't know what you've told us this, but we've been doing it so long we probably forgotten. What was the first year? What was the impetus, the genesis of all this for you to start doing this?
It was our son, which is now, that was his wife, my daughter-in-law that was here. He came home and it had a note in his backpack said you're supposed to bring a toy to help a family tomorrow at elementary school. And he went to it. We knew he had a bunch of Power Rangers he had never opened. He went to his room, brought his mom and told him to go get a toy to take to school. And he came out with a broken Happy Meal toy. And we looked at each other and said, we got to fix this. We have to teach this child, Right. So that was the year Toy Troopers, she started at the elementary school. And we named the kids the Troopers, Toy Troopers. And myself and Jeremy Lemons went and set up over at Mills Park over in Bryant. That's before this was built. Wow. And, of course, it's freezing. We didn't have a nice RV. We didn't have it. We were sitting there in lawn chairs, and it was snowing, raining. Jeez. And when they built the Walmart, we moved around here, got permission, and been here. And then you guys got involved. changed everything.
Dude, we were coming here back when we had to have a phone line put in.
Exactly.
Just a designated phone line.
I still have a phone line out there.
It's right out there.
think of the thousands of kids that you've helped.
That you've impacted families, absolutely.
20-something years of it,
thousands.
And I'll say this real quick. I tell people all the time, you want a life-changing experience. You want to see your dollar at work, come to our toy distribution day. I can't broadcast that right now, but people can get a hold of us. Come to that. See what we do. That is when you really see this whole program.
You did a great job because our CEO has stepped up. We have a family. We have a family that we're doing something for. That's one family. One family, and you're impacting so many more. It all helps, whether it be the $2,500 from Riggs, Family Market, Fence Brokers, or $25 from Chris Hell that comes in here and do it. And great idea from my buddy Kelly Greer. I told you Kelly Greer is part of the golf team. So Kelly Greer is giving me a great idea to call out our other golf buddy, Steve Brown, over at Saline at Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union, and have them get on board here.
Okay.
Steve Brown at Alcoa.
There you go.
You're being called out by Kelly Greer, David Hendricks. I hadn't heard from Boxcar Bridges yet.
Well, what a great legacy of giving back, and so great, James, for you and your wife to do this. That's much proud. We were. It's easy for us to do what we do, and our listeners do the rest. But somebody's got to be the leader, and that's you, buddy. So that's outstanding.
All I needed was to go to the bathroom.
I got that took care of.
You're doing all the hard work. You're doing all the hard work.
We'll come back and wrap up everything as we get ready to head to Oaklawn for the beginning of racing season tomorrow. So we'll be there. Yeah. I got a new bugler.
New bugler, Janet,
Natalie.
Rebecca, Natalie.
The other guy has been there forever. I mean, he was like 100 years old or something, man. He's been blowing that horn for a long time.
Does he know?
I think he does.
You know what his name was? Jericho. It was not.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice.
See what I did there?
Yeah, I did. 948.
Hi, guys. This is the Rocket Roger Clemens. You don't pitch in the majors for 24 years without feeling it later. Shoulders, elbows, knees. Trust me, pain doesn't retire when you do.
That's baseball legend Roger Clemens.
I tried the ice. I tried rest, PT. Nothing really worked. When I heard about QC Kinetics, the concept sounded promising. Non-surgical, regenerative treatments that help your body heal itself without surgery. Sign me up. Just what I needed. Real lasting relief.
Whether you're a former pro, a weekend golfer, or just want to walk around pain-free again, QC Kinetics uses cutting-edge technology and natural biologics to help restore and repair damaged tissue.
I trusted them with my joints. Now I'm back doing what I love.
Call QC Kinetics today and schedule your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 501-214-5880. That's 501-214-5880. 501-214-5880.
Make your yard the envy of the neighborhood with top-quality equipment from Cabot Outdoors. Right now, purchase a Hustler Fast Track Series mower and receive a free pressure washer. An unbeatable bonus of up to $799. But hurry to get an extra $500 off. Supplies are limited. The Hustler Fast Track delivers precision, comfort, and durability for homeowners who demand more. Stop by Cabot Outdoors, 901 South Pine Street in Cabot, or take a look on Facebook.
While the calendar may still say fall, it's never too early to start thinking about the holiday season. And what better place to celebrate that special time of year with friends, family, and coworkers than at the Butcher Shop Steakhouse. Whether you're looking to purchase gift cards for that special someone or wanting to book your office holiday party, the Butcher Shop is there for you. But don't wait, call them today or just click on their Facebook or Instagram Messenger for all the information. The Butcher Shop, your home for the holidays, as well as Monday night trivia.
Stop and shop at our Conway and Little Rock showrooms. That's Hawks Homes, has been serving Central Arkansas since 1986. Is Arkansas's #1 sales dealer. Volume purchasing power enables us to offer our customers the best prices on the highest quality homes. See the world's largest double-wide and single-wide homes, triple-wide homes, and even a quad. We'll build it for you. We're the only manufacturer and modular dealer that can build your custom home from your plans. Check them out online at hawkshomes.net.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, hims.com/joy.
Make Santa's nice list this season with Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union's end-of-the-year auto loan special. Enjoy 2.026% financing and no payments for 90 days on your next ride, just in time for the holidays. Valid on new and used 2024, 25, and 2026 models, or refinance and save. With terms up to 84 months, there's never been a better time to buy. Apply securely today at alcoacommunityfcu.org. Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union, serving 15 counties across Central Arkansas.
Winter in Arkansas means more adventure and more savings when you book your lodging at Arkansas State Parks. Get 15% off your next stay at a state park lodge or cabin when you book now. Make your plans to get out and enjoy crisp hikes, family mountain bike rides, or cozy nights and incredible views by a lodge fire, all at big savings. Just use code WINTER15 at arkansasstateparks.com from now through February 3rd to save 15% on your stay. Some restrictions apply. See website for details.
Are you looking for excitement, adrenaline, play after play, game after game? Then get ready for Little Rock Trojans basketball. In other words, watch this. Buzzer beaters, backboard cleaners, and all-around championship-level action from your Little Rock Trojan women's and men's basketball teams. Get in on the action and get your season tickets today. Go to lrtrojans.com. Then come out and watch this. Tickets are available now at lrtrojans.com.
Hey, everybody, this is NFL Hall of Famer Dan Hampton, and I love hanging out with Baz and the boys on The Buzz. Tune in every morning so you can get the news just like I do.
It's disgusting. I threw up in my mouth watching him play against Arkansas, and they kept giving him the calls. And then I watched him in the game over the weekend. Same trash. But I'm glad they gave South Carolina a lot more calls, so it all worked out.
Yeah, it sure would be nice to get this win tonight.
What do you mean,
man?
wow? You don't agree, Josh?
I think manipulating contact is a skill.
I think manipulating contact is a skill. I think
Look at it. That was like a national championship. You okay, bub?
No.
That was rough.
No.
Oh, my gosh.
No.
That was rough. All right, wrapping up things here. The Bryant Walmart. Exit 123. I love our listeners. If we say something wrong or we miss something, they're always on it.
So do my colleagues.
Joe Flacco. A lot of people brought up with Joe Flacco. Somebody said Justin was gone for like 20 minutes. Interesting timing. Somebody said maybe he was talking to the girls' basketball coach, Ed Cohen.
No, I was listening to y'all interview the last guest.
I know.
Hey, look at that guy.
Who is that? Oh, that's Justin Acri. Somebody said Kenny Stabler was 30 and he looked like he was 65.
He sure did, because he was still smoking.
Yes.
Look,
that is
I had nothing to add to that latest guest. If I did, I would have tried to add to it.
Somebody said the Village Academy, that whole spoof went on for 3 years, Roger, which is absolutely great.
Hey, speaking of Ken Stabler, it's weird some of the things that people remember. I was having a conversation with Terry Mayhem yesterday about some of the things that we remember. One that I remember with Kenny Stabler, we talked about you, Justin. We talked about you. And the next time
Kenny Stabler.
Answer me this: what product did Kenny Stabler endorse on TV?
Ben Gay.
Alcohol?
No, it was a Penn State motor oil.
Okay.
Or Quaker State, one of the two. It was motor oil. For some reason, I remember him throwing a can of oil, and it had a spiral on it.
He was such a personality.
Pennzoil? Was it Pennzoil?
Do you remember?
I don't know. I'm guessing.
It is Pennzoil.
I don't know.
Pennzoil.
At the Village Academy Beavers. That's even better. It was the Beavers.
Even better.
Justin Akery joined us. Good morning, Justin.
Hi,
How are
guys.
you?
What does that mean?
Hey, listen, kudos. Good work today, fellas.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah,
A lot of listeners stepped up. A lot of companies. Really impressive what everybody does. So, yeah, thanks for sure. What's up?
Well, nothing. Just in studio for once this week.
Yes.
So we're on the road a lot, as you guys are this week. Yeah. So we've got our normal Thursday stuff. Joe Oaklawn was supposed to come in, but apparently got so tuckered out hanging out with you guys. He's not going to join us today.
He's sick. He was sick, too. He's
Oh,
got so much going on there.
You know,
It's usually the opposite.
There was a local news director years ago who famously said, "Grown men don't get sick," and you know, I believe in that.
Yeah.
So suck it up, Joe. We're being a big baby. Actually, he's going to work today. So, Red White Report brought to you by UMS Health Ortho Now. And if Joe needs them, he can pop in and see him. It's a walk-in clinic. Quinn Grovey, Conway Wealth Management, and Zach is moving to Thursdays with us, guys. So we'll get the latest odds from Oaklawn and Zach at 12:30 today.
Cool.
And there are some intriguing lines, I think. I don't know if you guys follow the FCS at all, but some of the FCS games are pretty interesting this weekend.
Heard you talking about them on the show this morning.
And then, of course,
we
Hogs
gotta
and
give
Texas Tech will be up tomorrow, probably.
Yeah, we got to give a shout-out to Carson Simmons. Happy birthday to her.
Hey, Carson.
Saw her at the airport going to the Austin for the Texas game. Justin, have a great weekend, buddy. Been a fun week. We'll talk to you next week.
Yeah, for sure. You guys too.
Yeah, been a fun week, Josh. We'll talk to you tomorrow from Oaklawn.
Yes, we will.
And another year, Justin. Another year at Oaklawn, baby. Let's go. Let's roll. Let's do it.
That's Akery.
James Blue.
He's not listening.
Tammy, thanks so much again. Great job.
Thank y'all.
Toy Troopers at Toy Troopers is the Venmo address. If you can't come by here at Walmart, help the kids, everybody. Thank you guys so much.
Till 6 tomorrow night.
God bless everybody who gave today. Hey, it's